believe. Because you guys went through the whole canyon, that took most of the day, and then this. Yeah. So it's about, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun's starting to go down as you find yourselves kind of just basking in the weirdness that is a beautiful forest at sunset with the stinking carcasses of the dead ettercap and spiders around you.
Big Z's is gonna walk over. Well, I guess she's kind of right next to Trey. She's gonna pull out his flask, one of them, because I think she has both of them now. Or no, Tura has one, I think. She's gonna pull it out and she's gonna take a swig, and then she's gonna pat him on the back, even though it's not a touch spell. She's gonna pat him on the back and heal him for 10. Good memories, right? Brings back all the good memories of being here.
I fucking hate spiders.
I fucking hate this place.
I hate this place. Why are we here? Can we just go? Are we camping here? Please tell me
We
we're
are
not
camping here.
Son of a bitch.
We're camping here, aren't we? Did we finish a long rest? I don't remember.
I mean, do we want to travel through the night?
I mean, I'm full up and all set, ready to go.
I mean, I'm not terrible, but
I felt like we were making camp when the spider attack thing happened because I was like actively bathing in the lake.
Oh
yeah, okay. I think
was this another one of Melia's expeditions that got herself in trouble?
She went hunting.
She was
distracted.
Right.
That's right. Okay.
No.
She was trying to, avoid dealing with things, and
I mean, yeah.
Melly is allergic to feelings.
They're so gross and mushy. I personally, after being attacked by spiders, I don't think it's a good idea to be walking through the forest at night, but
I mean, you're the one that kind of started it, but I absolutely agree.
How was I supposed to know that this forest is full of 8-legged monstrosities?
Because it's a forest.
I mean, we could have told you that.
It's a forest.
I need everyone to roll perception
Aren't
checks.
you a ranger?
Oh.
Shouldn't you know what's in the forest?
I've been looking forest at all times. There could be bears in here, and yes, there could be spiders, but I didn't know that we were right next to a spider's nest.
As you say, there could be bears in here. Dewey's gonna walk up next to you.
Yep. I don't see anything.
I see everything.
Oh my god.
Bigsies and Trey. Did Tura roll?
She got 12.
12. Hey,
12.
buddies.
And Bindu. Trey,
Yep.
Bigsies, and Bindu.
Oh my.
Oh, that's right. You ran through the water, didn't you?
Okay. Trey, Bigsies, and Bindu, you see up on the hill.
What hell?
Wow, that took a while. You see this elf fellow riding this interesting looking beast that just seems to be sitting there watching you.
Gray's gonna wave.
Bigsies is gonna do a little whistle, like the hunter whistle, to let people be on alert. Like, we're not alone here. The monster hunter whistle. Whatever that one was.
Does he have a bow steadied at us like the picture, or is he just watching us?
He's just watching you. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Not any aggressive way, more of just like observing you kind of way.
Bix, do you know him? He's a druid, I think.
Wow.
Not all druids know each other. That's really weird judgment to make.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
But yeah, I do. No, I'm kidding. No. Do I recognize him? I wouldn't recognize him.
I don't know. Make me a history check. Let's find out. Let's let the dice decide.
10. 50-50.
I'm gonna say no.
Fair. That's fair.
Because you never did visit this.
Oh, I'm muted.
Oh, hi,
You're just being
Summer.
really quiet.
When Bixus whistled to get the tension, did she point him at like the direction we're supposed to be paying attention to?
In like the Monster Hunter way, like I feel like there's some sort of like way where it's like, you know, the motion without directly just pointing to him, kind of like where my head might gesture that way.
And
So it's
Bendu's not
super
being subtle.
obvious.
He's just looking off in that direction.
Could I make a history check, Nick?
Sure.
Damn.
Yeah,
That
no
one.
idea. That's an interesting looking elf, dude.
What is everyone looking at?
I guess we'll walk over there.
Can't
I'm gonna
see
point him out.
shit.
Jethro, do you not see that man?
I am
Up there on
3
the hill,
feet below
bluff.
you. I can't see through the trees.
Is anybody
You want to help me try and harvest the venom from those giant spiders?
Hell yeah, I've been waiting for you to ask,
Oh
buddy.
yeah, I like where your brain is at. Make me a survival check with advantage, one of you, because you're getting help from the other.
Tura, whatever you have, it's better than mine.
Mine's +0, so I guess.
-1.
You might
ask.
Do you need assistance with this?
Oh, you're busy.
Yeah, is
You're busy.
anyone better with this? Does anyone have more than a +0 on their
I've
survival?
never
I have a
actually
+3.
harvested the venom.
I've got a
of
+5 on
giant
my survival.
spider. Like, in
Everyone's
theory,
like, yes,
I know
we're
what
all
you're
better.
Did
I'd be
you
happy
say
to
you have a
lend this
+8?
to somebody.
I have a +8 to survival, yeah.
Get that
Oh
5
my
wisdom
God.
plus
I
proficiency.
mean, that makes sense.
But Amanda's busy right now, right?
And so it's Bendu.
I'm very distracted, yeah.
I'm going to come over here. Let me
I
dissect
didn't
the
see
spider.
it, so.
I'm gonna.
Could it be
wait-
that you're so good at it that you just throw it over your shoulder, like, "Hey guys, you got to do this, this, and that," and then you roll, and then you just keep doing what you're doing? That'd be fantastic.
Just
step on the spider.
Oozes out.
All right, I need an answer. Who is making this roll?
Which roll?
The survival.
A survival check so that we can harvest the venom. So, but we need someone better at it than us because we both have +0s.
An 18 is going to be successful to get 2 vials of spider venom from this spider.
1 for you, and 1 for you.
I'm gonna wave at that elf guy and
Yeah,
see.
Bixie's is making her way up the pathway. If you want to go with her.
He
Wait,
does
is this
that.
walking up to him?
He does that mysterious thing where when you wave at him, he just kind of looks at you and then turns his mount around and kind of rides back into the forest.
Oh, that's badass.
I think it's meant to be mysterious, but it just comes off like a dick.
I don't know. That was pretty cool.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but Jeff was like, I never even saw him at all.
It sounded cool.
Not sure that going after mystery men in the forest is quite a good idea, Bix.
Yeah, no, I was just attacked by
Yeah, but-
spiders, and everyone just seems to be ganging up on me. And here we are trying to find a mysterious stranger who, might I add, did not help us in our hour of need.
I don't think.
Yeah, but he didn't kill us either.
That is.
I don't think he could.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We're a pretty scary group.
Some days, I don't know.
Ooh, here it comes.
Can you cook?
I used to think that until this particular forest murdered most of my dairy group. So, you know, there's just a little bit of, you know, anxiety and trauma associated with this particular forest where it's like, okay, well, maybe we can't, you know, fight everything we see.
Cool.
But I feel like if he was going to attack us, he wouldn't have made himself so known. He could have easily hidden.
Only if you think about it, it's not really the forest's fault. It's just man's fault. They just destroy things around them.
That's true. I'm gonna still walk up that way though, because curiosity will kill me one day, as all my characters.
Omnis, hold the arm.
I'm with you.
I mean, curiosity did kill the cat, but satisfaction did bring her back eventually.
That's true. Nari lives.
But then you have a zombie cat.
Yeah, but she got cured.
She did in the end. She was no longer undead.
I was making a joke. You guys have an actual zombie cat. That's wild.
Yeah.
Nari. Oh, you
She
didn't
was
really
a
play with
vampire
Nari.
cat, but yeah.
I mean, a vampire's just a thirsty zombie.
So,
Who
Pixies
needs no
and
milk.
Trey, you make your way up the hill and through some of the foliage, and you see this elf hanging out by the kind of mouth of this cave. You can see that there are a number of kind of like druidic statues and other kinds of things decorating the outside of this cave. And you see he just kind of waits for you to approach him.
Are you gonna attack us, mate? We're not gonna attack you. We come in peace.
I have no quarrel with you.
Oh, thank God. I'm tired.
Nature requires balance. I didn't make the spiders leave their homes. You did. That's balance.
Well, hi. We're just passing through here, and clearly this seems to be your place. So we just just let you know we're not trying to cause any problems. We're just merely passing through the area.
Passing through again.
What do you mean by that?
Oh,
I
The
think
first time you-
recognize
The first time you came, you bore Souza from this place. He points at your staff.
Yeah. Pixies is gonna kind of grip her staff a little tighter. I don't think I caught your name.
I don't believe you asked my name.
I'm Traven.
I'm Pixies, and she's gonna reach her hand out for a handshake.
He puts his hand over his heart and he kind of gives you a bow and he says, "My name is Halar."
Pause. I'm looking for sticky notes. Hold on. Halar.
Are you making fun of my name?
Yes.
It was there.
That's kind of fucked up, man. We just met.
We don't speak
You
out.
were just trying to say hello.
No, that's my name. Halar.
Halar.
That's it. Get out. No.
Oh, she's Australian. That's okay.
what brings you back to the woods?
It's a bit of a story, isn't it?
We're heading to Lord Bandai's estate.
That's quite a distance from here, is it not?
I mean, yeah, but we're not ones to really stay still.
There's never. It's all about the journey, really, right? It doesn't have to be about how long it takes to get there.
Where are you coming from?
Fuck, Shade Valley? I think
Can we have a
Some-
map?
somewhere west. We come from the west.
Yeah, we come. There was kind of a few places. You know, we really don't have a place we came from specifically. I
very
guess we could
personal.
say more that way. And wait, hold on. Where was the main city that we came from initially? I need to bring my.
Suyu?
It's been too long. I forgot. Suyu.
Yeah, technically we came from Suyu, and then
We came from
Haven,
Suyu.
and then Ebon
Yeah.
Reach, and then Rose Grove, and then Shade Valley.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it depends on when you ask, but yeah, I guess we kind of technically came from Suyu.
I've been everywhere, man.
We're on a journey to reignite the and he's gonna blank on the name of the fires because I'm
Eternal
blanking
Flame?
on the name of the fires. Right, the Eternal Flame.
Okay, cool.
As I say it out, it doesn't sound that truthful, but I swear that's what we're doing. I'm just a fool.
Just a
I encountered one of Lord Van Dyer's men recently. A large bear man named Orso. Have you seen him?
I'm friends with Orso.
Orso. Oh yeah, Orso. Good man.
Or not.
Oh shit, we need to rescue Orso.
No, how did you forget that?
I forget a lot of things. I've got a lot going on right now.
That's it.
What,
You've lost your rock
slow down,
privileges.
slow down. What do you mean you need to rescue him?
Been taken and potentially already dead. He's. How do you know Orso? This is the big question here.
He camped here on his way through these woods, not... Oh god, how long ago were you guys in Ebon Reach? And you met, like, that was only like a week and a half ago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Not about 2 weeks back.
He got captured in Shade Valley as we were leaving. He was helping us
He
get
saved
out.
our lives.
I watched
In Ebon Reach? Or are you trying to tell him Shade Valley?
Well, I thought
Ebon
Shade
Reach
Valley
is where
was
it
the
was.
place. I thought Ebon Reach was where we like fought with the bridge.
No, that's Shade
No,
Valley.
that's Shade Valley.
Oh, I'm getting them backwards then. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It would make sense if Ebon Reach
Because-
was called Shade Valley, honestly.
Because it never has the sunshine.
Shade Valley seemed quite bright.
It's
Until
like
you fall down the
Iceland and
chasm.
Greenland.
Look, I don't need the examining of the etymology of my names, okay?
Wait, that's my jam.
All we're saying is we just need to become influential enough to get them to swap those two city names.
There is a vacancy of rulership.
We can gaslight them.
Yeah,
Get in and
then,
just change out all the maps.
All the street names.
then we would need someone of noble lineage to be able to take lordship.
Maybe this is the reward we can ask of the queen for returning her children.
Please switch the names of these two cities. That's all we ask.
We will
It's
slay the
not a request.
BBEG.
Halar says to you, he was captured by Lord Gutterpearl.
Aye.
That's the one.
He looks back into the cave, and you hear him shout, "North! Get out here!" And you see a dwarf coming out on crutches. And he is bald and wearing just kind of like the garments that would go underneath your armor and just some trousers. And he's got a kind of a decorated beard, and he kind of looks like this.
Traven's gonna say
Got a
in
knife.
Dwarvish because Traven knows Dwarf because that's who taught Traven how to drink. They also taught him swear words and then actual Dwarvish. Greetings.
Just all swear words.
How dare you insult my mother? The dwarf comes out and he says, "Aye, Halar, what's up?" These people are friends of Orso. They say he has been taken by your Lord Goodercurl. Hey, he's not my lord anymore.
Technically.
I mean, he's not anyone's lord anymore. I don't say that out loud.
We should probably establish some clear things. So you two are up here. Who else is up here for this conversation?
Valeris would have gone with them. She's sticking back though. She's not trying to be creepy, but she's not saying anything. She's just watching.
Okay, and then Bindu went back to bathing. Jethro, Zyzeris, and Tura are harvesting monster parts. What's Malia doing?
The safest option, wandering off.
Bindu wandered off, yeah.
God bless you, Malia.
No, she's sticking close by.
Ooh.
Dominus does the copper tone thing and grabs your britches so that way you can't walk off.
Yeah. No, she kind of had a realization like, oh yeah, that's right. That's why I hated adventuring with my uncle, because shit like this happens. So she's facing away from the group and trying to calm herself down, having a wonderful time.
Would you say it's particularly distressing?
Yes.
Well, I think you need to make me a wisdom save then.
Okay. 18.
You're fine.
Yay. I mean, yeah, as fine as she can be.
Yeah. Considering.
Yes.
Okay. So then, the dwarf says, "You think Orso's been taken to the Goodercurl secret prison?"
Didn't know he had a secret prison.
Oh, he has a secret prison. I cannot do this accent to save my goddamn life.
Just be like Vec and just change it every once in a while and just.
It's a secret prison.
Makes sense.
Halar says, see, North here was the captain of this prison until about 3 weeks ago when he had a falling out with the new sorceress, is what you called her? Aye. Evil sorceress at that, Beatrix. He, spits on the ground.
Traven's gonna stiffen up a little bit.
She got my leg nice and good. Hasn't quite healed right yet.
Where was this prison?
He, gives you the location, not too far away from here.
What this lady look like? This Beatrix.
Oh, she has these eyes that stare at you, dead and cold. Raven black hair. I don't know. Tall, human, elf thing. Kind of looks like you, actually.
Right. Bixus, we're going to a prison.
I mean, anything to save Orso, but How do we? Okay, you. I guess my question is: one, how do you know about this place? And two, how do we know we can trust you? How do we know it's not some sort of trap? And why are you no longer working for Gooter Curl? Very many questions.
Because he's been seduced by the power of whatever this Beatrix is offering him, and whoever she's working for gives me the creeps.
Oh no.
Anyways, here. He like goes over to a pack that's like on the ground, and he pulls out a map. I used to be the captain.
Oh.
Oh no.
I thought this
Wait.
looked familiar.
It's all coming back to me.
This one that chased the captain everywhere.
Yes. One and the same.
Good thing you're just now meeting for the very first time.
Yep.
You don't have to trust me, but if Orso was captured by Guter Curl, this is where he is. And he like points to the map.
Doesn't look much like a prison.
It's a secret prison. It's located under the this building here. And he like points to the bottom right and then those stairs leading down.
How many guys guard it?
Typically 20 or so if it's a light guard. Depends on who's being housed there. Or how many men Guter Curl needs in other places. And the witch.
What'd you say your name is? I forgot to write it down.
My name is North the Fourth.
North the Fourth? Unlock that name, mate. You wouldn't happen to have left with any keys or anything, would you?
He goes back to his backpack and tosses you some keys. Should be a key to every place, lock in the place.
Hot damn. Ha. Oh.
Orso kept me some company while I was here. He's a good man, good bear.
One of the best. So you've been here for a few weeks, and she's gonna turn to the druid, and you've been here for a few years?
I've been here for many, many years. Why?
I just, there's actually a lot of questions running through my brain right now, but really none of them that would help with anything. So it's just, did you see everything that happened? Like, where did, like, you're you're familiar with Sousa, but it's just like, do you know how to get back to that base again?
Oh, you mean back to the Glen of the Spirit of the Wood?
Yeah.
That's a nine.
I do know how to get there.
Would you go?
May I ask why?
Mostly because I think my friend Jethro would really appreciate being able to see the everything that it is. But it's been some time, and I think it would be cool to see under different circumstances. It would be, peaceful. interesting. Man, I can't think of a really good answer right now.
I lost someone who means a lot to me there, and I'd love to go back to pay my respects. I never thought I could, but if you can give me that opportunity, I would do anything for you.
Yeah, that's
We can try. Sometimes it's not up to me. The spirit will see if it allows you in or not.
Is it here? Trey's gonna start looking around.
Rachel, you're killing me with your memes. I'm sorry.
I've been on the wrong channel.
I
son
just
of a
saw this.
bitch.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Okay,
Oh no!
So bad.
Whew, okay, so we're gonna cut from this scene here for a second. Jethro, Zizirus, and Turma, you all were harvesting some animal parts?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just harvesting the second giant spider.
Elbow deep in guts and smiling the whole time.
And this weird humanoid spider thingy.
It's called an ettercap. Let's see. Trying to harvest a spider silk. All right. Tura, hey, ettercaps have amazing silk glands. So, Jethro, are you rolling this your survival check for me? At advantage with the assistance from these two?
All right, all three, get your hands in. Go, spider guts.
Yes.
Spider guts. Oh, you guys didn't say it.
Hey, spider guts.
Hey, you were able to successfully harvest both of the ettercap's silk glands for Tura, and 2 more vials of spider poison. Venom. It's venom.
Yeah, the poison possibly.
Spider denim.
Ooh, we could make denim. Wait, denim. He gets into his list. Things he can invent.
Anything else the three of you would like to do or discuss while you are elbow deep in spider guts?
And make the silk into glue, but I'm not really sure how to do that. Maybe if there's some sort of combination of spider silk and maybe some sort of animal fat with some other sort of additive, we could concoct some sort of super glue, and we could use it to befuddle all sorts of locks and things, or perhaps as a extra strength hair gel. What do you all think?
I think some sort of glue-like substance could certainly be useful in a number of different circumstances.
I'm going to try it. Let's see how this goes.
Did their
I wish you
hands
luck
by
from
chance?
afar.
Did they touch inside the ettercap to share a look?
Oh, we both tried to scoop out the brain at the same time.
No.
Meanwhile, Bindu, what are you up to?
Well, Bindu headed back to camp to go get dressed since he was, in the middle of bathing when all of the fighting broke out. And he sees that, everyone's stuff is still here. And so he just stays around the camp to sort of keep guard.
He goes through everyone's stuff and reads everyone's diaries.
Mm.
No, Bindu's respectful of people's privacy.
It's okay. It's on behalf of the goddess of knowledge, right?
All right. So, Bigsies, Trey, and Valeris, you've been handed this map. You've been given this information. anything else you'd like to talk to North or Halar about?
I'm sure there will be that I'll forget about, and then when it's too late, I'll be like, "Fuck, that's what I should have asked." But as of this second, no.
All right. Well, then I
I think
suppose we can
canonically we
try.
should say that you had a deep, extensive conversation where you asked all the questions that seem pertinent, and then we'll flash back whenever you remember which question you were going to ask.
That's exactly what happened.
That's perfect.
You've earned one flashback moment.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Can we flashback
Halar,
once per inspiration?
Halar will come with you to your camp near the crystal.
Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. That may kill me and Dewey. How long does Dewey last? I don't remember. I have to look.
I'd have to eat Dewey.
No. Up to an hour, so he's probably gonna disappear soon. Bye, Dewey. Don't worry, Amelia. Now there's no longer bears in the forest.
No.
Yeah, Bixie's is gonna go back to inspecting this crystal things that she was inspecting before the spider and new people introductions. Like she's curious if Azusa is saying anything or if there's any weird glowing or like trying to think back to the moment where everything was bullshit and like other than running for their lives, was there anything they did to help the magicness happen?
Well, that was a very chaotic moment in your life.
Yeah, very much so.
So you're not 100% sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
But Halar kind of walks up next to you and says, "So, how are you feeling being here?"
I thought there'd be more peace. There's just a lot of sadness, honestly. There's sadness and yep, mostly sadness. We're gonna be honest there. Person I met 20 minutes ago.
In nature, when one finds themselves out of balance, it can be dangerous.
Oh, that okay. That balance. Okay. So have you seen any other kind of, I mean, obviously my emotions are out of balance. That's fair. But on a different topic, have you seen any creatures around here or in the area or heard of stories of creatures that may be out of balance in a more dark, nefarious kind of aspect?
You mean the nightmares?
That too, yes.
Yes. Something is wrong with this land. I fear that there is some kind of dark magic or curse that has taken hold of the Borealis, the spirit of the north.
Sorry, I'm writing. Where group group people, where else have we heard about the Borealis? Isn't that something we've come across in studies?
The Borealis celebration, New Anderhorse.
You said it's a spirit of the north?
Yes.
If there was a darkness that overtook this spirit of the north, would there be other kinds of infections potentially could affect creatures such as, I don't know, owl bears maybe?
Yes. It's been affecting many of the natural things. Those spiders that you fought, I suspect that they have been growing more restless since the nightmares have come around. It's been affecting more and more things.
If one were to investigate such infections, do you have like a lead on where else this is happening? Just like, I mean, we may be familiar with the nightmares. They seem to pop up everywhere we are, pretty much every night. But I mean, you don't have that problem, right? I mean, in these woods, you don't really.
I know from what I've observed that fear draws them. I try not to have fear or find myself in balance, but no one's perfect.
Yeah, no, I picked up on the same thing there. It's not always easy to be perfectly unafraid, though. There's a lot happening in the world.
So, you and your companion are ready?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Will we afterwards we can come back here, or is it that whole thing is a blip of a memory and I don't remember how we got out of it. I don't want to lose the entire party. Can everyone come with us? I mean, that'd be a safe spot to sleep for the night, right?
It is not that kind of place.
That's fair. That's fair. I would do that.
But any of your party may attempt to gain access. Again, it's really up to the spirit.
Bixies will look at the group and just kind of shrug. Like, I mean, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, she's told this story to everyone, right? Everyone's familiar with this experience that her and Trey had in Valiris?
So
I think
what are we talking about?
This druid is gonna allow us to go back to the oh my god, I forget the name. The magical place where you got the dagger and I got Azusa, and where fire officially died.
Glenn.
The Glen of the Spirit of the Woods.
As an opportunity to learn something new, I'd be interested in going.
If you would like to go, put your character around this crystal, please.
You first.
There was-
Ominous pocket dimension.
Those crystals are in a cave, right?
It's kind of underground.
It's an outside-inside situation. Know what you said?
Yeah, it's like a cave that has an opening to the outside. So you're technically outside. I, however, am not going back there.
I'd prefer to stick by Valeris and not go into anywhere. Yeah, I'd rather stay here.
Ominous, you stick to
Mother.
ladies.
Azera Centura.
I mean, it sounds like it's a terrible place to go. If this is where fire perished, perhaps I'd feel more comfortable staying behind with Milia.
I mean, she didn't die from going there. It's the only reason we're alive. But it's fine. It's
If you want to
it's an
be
experience.
technical about it, she was dead before we got
Yeah. It wasn't the place that killed her. It was the arrow.
there. Actively dying.
Well, she took her last breath at least. No, or maybe in between. The in between. The getting there. And who's to say we're even going to show up there? You know, there's a huge possibility that the force is like, nope, you don't need to come here again. You got what you needed. This is just a chance. You know, like there's no.
You know, I've been thinking this whole time it was the person who wrote the backstory that killed her.
Yeah, that'd be a dick move. That'd be, you know, a dick thing to write about.
Halar begins to do this druidic chant, and you can see that the crystal in front of you starts glowing softly, and he tells you to extend a hand and touch the crystal.
Pixies will extend her hand and touch the crystal.
I think this is where I failed last time. I had my glove on. I'll take my glove
Same
off
here.
and then touch the crystal.
Raven's gonna touch the crystal.
Ender reaches out and places his hand on the crystal.
I'm going to say you're going to embrace it with your abs.
No, that's only the things he's really passionate about.
Oh.
All right. So there's this like flash of light, and all of a sudden the 5 people in front of Valeris, Malia, Zizera, Centura disappear, and they're just left with the quiet of the woods. As you are being teleported, you're filled up with the feeling of a memory. So I need each of the 4 of you to describe a happy memory to me.
Okay. We'll take a time that Big C's and Fire are running through the Karashon. I always pronounce it wrong. The forest, and they have stolen eggs from an angry, larger monster creature. And they are running for their lives, and they're laughing because they know they definitely shouldn't have done it, but they did it anyways. And the mom of the eggs figured it out, and they were running, but they were able to find a small hollowed out tree to hide in, and the creature just kept running past them, and they were able to, you know, successfully stealth in that log. And then, you know, as young teenagers do when they are doing something they're not supposed to do, they just, you know, bust up laughing because they definitely almost died in a life-threatening situation that they didn't take nearly seriously enough.
Well, you were filled up with the feeling of that laughter.
Aww.
How about Bindu, Jethro, or Trey?
Bindu is sort of brought back to this time he was back in Rahadum. He was just getting ready to go off to university and was really upset because he'd worked so hard to make his father proud, and his father really hadn't said anything other than, just basically that this is what I expect of you. And he was pretty salty about that. But his mom sort of came and pulled him aside and told him, how proud she was of him, and that she knew that his father was actually proud as well. That it wasn't his way of expressing it. And that to celebrate the fact that he was about to start studying at the School of Magic, she had gone out and found his favorite meal and was going to prepare that for the family that night.
And you were filled up with how good that meal tasted. Jethro or Trey?
I'm so
Who's
ready.
next?
Jethro! You first.
You first?
You go.
No, you go first.
All right. His memory of is him getting his first wheelchair. After his incident, his family poured over him with overwhelming love. They did everything they could to help him adapt. His oldest sister Tamara was able to secure a basic wheelchair from the hospital, and then his oldest brother Tomoro taught Jethro how to tie knots to secure his legs so that they wouldn't fall out of the chair. And his sister Alora took the wheelchair and painted it with vibrant colors and beautiful twisting vines all over to help Jethro have happy thoughts whenever he was using it. And his jokester of a brother, Gustavo, had reached out to his aunt Lorelette to procure soft and supple leathers to fashion a comfortable tufted cushion for the chair, as well as some saddlebags for his school books. And that's his memory.
You are filled up with the feelings of family and love.
Yep. It's
and
the
support.
shit, guys.
It's the best feelings.
Traven remembers the moon. He remembers sitting up in the boughs of a tree, a really, really tall tree with fire. And she's just sitting there and she's talking about the moon and the different cycles of the stars and the celestial bodies. And he remembers reaching out to going to hold her hand for the first time. And she looks at him and she smiles. And then he goes in for a kiss and then it fades to black.
Aww.
I had a
Player.
twave and kissing in a tree. Okay.
First
Jethro's
comes
sitting at the
Jethro's
bottom of
around the
tree.
corner
Drama.
watching because he's a creeper.
He's like, I can't climb the tree. They knew
I
that.
can't. That's not fair. Why do you have to go up a tree?
Guys, curfew's coming up. We gotta go home.
Don't make me get my grappling hook. Oh, love. Young love.
How bad can it end?
So you are all filled up with these happy feelings and memories as you emerge into this place that is like it fills you up with these good feelings as there's just a soft sunlight, a light breeze, the smell of the grass and the flowers, there's butterflies and birds. And across the way, there is this large blue crystalline tree. And Bindu, I need you to make
Anti-seizure check by all the magic.
I guess I don't know if I want a saving throw or a check. Let's go intelligence saving throw.
Not best, but all right.
Bindu, you have an experience which is difficult for your like logical brain to comprehend, but with the 14 you do a pretty good job of understanding that looking at this tree through your eyes is like looking upon your god. It's like it's made of the essence of your god.
And I think as Bindu's looking at this tree, that first visitation he had from this god of magic comes back to him. And I think in his mind he's thinking that he knew he was supposed to try to come here because he's pretty sure this is something she wanted him to see. Like she basically sent him to this place to try to continue to expand his understanding of what she is.
Big Z's, you look across and you see this gazebo what used to house Azusa, and you feel this like pleasant, like happy feeling from Azusa as well, like in your hands, as she's pleased to be back here. Um, Trey, you are looking at the ground at the spot where it happened. And Jethro, I'm sure you're filled with many questions.
So,
Trey's
any
gonna
questions?
lay down on the spot and just start reminiscing in those happy memories that were brought up.
Well, that
So-
answers that question. Raven never lays down unless it's important. So, that's the tree.
It's the tree. This is the glen. It led us back. Big C's is gonna make her way over to the gazebo.
Is that actually a giant chasm with hopping rocks?
Yeah, you gotta just hop across the rocks. What's the big deal?
Yeah, Shit.
No, Jethro, you're able to find that you can jump just fine.
That's great. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Jethro can get across the stones just
Oh,
fine.
okay. I can jump. I'm never leaving this place.
The gravity works differently here.
A penitent man will pass.
Bin. Oh, go ahead.
Big Z's is going to come over here and she's going to pull some seeds out of her pocket and she's going to use druid craft to make them bloom, and she'd like to kind of place them on the ground. And hold on, if I could post a picture. It's called a fire lily. And so she's gonna put those there and kind of take a moment to thank this sanctuary for saving her and Trey and Valeris, and I know it was attempting to save fire and also kind of leave these flowers here. Leave these flowers here in, you know, happy memories.
As you kind of plant these seeds, you look up into the kind of forest area of this glen, and you see off in the distance. Oh, that's small. That's very small.
Oh, wait. I
Well,
might be
he's
able to
off in
make
the
it out.
distance.
If you use the hourglass in the top right, you can zoom in on the picture. Sorry, I didn't realize how small that was. But it's off, just kind of watching you.
And Bigsy's gonna give it like a polite bow, recognizing it as, you know, the spirit of this place.
Ugh.
Ben.
And
I'm so glad I made that picture.
If you know the song, that
I
is
know the
totally
song.
what Traven's thinking right now.
Okay. So, Bindu, as you are looking on this tree and you get closer to it, you kind of instinctually understand how it works. You know that your goddess will answer questions, but each question comes with a price.
Pixies,
Yes.
I do not wish to interrupt your offerings to your sister. But I think I was sent here with you for a reason. My God, the being who has given me some of the powers that I have been using to protect us. I think I understand something about what they do here. You could ask questions of the tree, of the goddess. And she will answer. But you must know that with each answer, there is a price. So if it was answers you came here for, you can have them.
Bigsy's is going to kind of, you know, she's kind of like crouching down and then she'll like take a moment to stand up and readjust. And she'll kind of walk over to Bindu and put her hands on his shoulder. I appreciate that very much. It's not so much questions I came here for, though it was more of a closure I think I needed. A realization that even after everything, no matter what you do, you know, sometimes you'll never have that closure feeling. And I don't think any question in the universe will be able to fill that void. However, now that you mention it, she's gonna pull out the black acorn that she has.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this would be the best place as any to figure out what's actually going on out there, huh?
Do you want to taint this place? Possibly.
No, God, no. Never. No. I'm not planting the acorn. I'm just asking questions about it.
Good call. Good call.
No. I'm not planting this
And
here.
Jethro,
Yes.
do you not think that perhaps this place would be the best way to find out what we can about the nightmares, about what it is that seems to be driving things so wrong in the world?
Yes, this is a great font of knowledge. Did you say something about transaction? Something must be given in order to receive knowledge?
I
Most things work.
don't know exactly how it's going to work, Jethro. It is... There is a price that must be paid, but I do not know if that price will be in some sort of exchange or whether it will be something that must be done at a later time. Or something that will be taken.
Right. Let's see, what's our most pressing matters? We've got this improprious fellow, right? That's a big one.
And Bendu starts walking around the tree. And I mean, given that it's sort of made of magic and the stuff of the goddess, is there? I assume it doesn't necessarily. I kind of figure in my head like every angle of it's going to look different, but still at the same time, it's all going to be like the same. There's no like clear like this is the side or this is the place where you ask questions.
You get the feeling that all you need to do is reach out and touch the tree and ask.
And the other folks who are here, like Jethro, I know where he was when I started walking around the tree. Is there a place where I can get where none of the others can see me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just take 2 steps to my left. I can't see anything out of my left eye.
When I get to that place where I can't see any of them, but still while I'm making this circle, I'm just going to reach out my hand, brush it against the trunk of the tree, and ask, how do I free Emilia?
Want to get more specific than that?
The goddess knows.
She needs to be freed from a lot of things.
Bendu, you get...
I have made it very clear that one of my major missions is to get Alifred separated from her.
Bendu, you hear a familiar voice say to you, she has to do it herself.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, so as I get that answer, I try to pass it off like I never asked the question. I just keep moving around the tree.
Bindu, as you do, you like kind of pull your hand away from the tree, and you see that there's a little bit of your blood that has been pulled from your fingertips and seeps into the crystal of the tree and disappears. And you take 1 point of damage.
There. I keep making the circuit around until I'm back to the front. Or back around where Jethro is. Just. Well, does anyone have a question?
I really want to know what the toll is, because there's a lot of things that I can give up, but there are some things that I just can't part with.
I'll find out for you. Bigsy's
I mean,
walk
just
up-
ask the tree the question.
Ask the tree the question, what are you going to take from me?
I will say, because of what I did, and I will try to just pass this off as an insight, I suspect the cost will be commensurate with the value of the answer.
Oh, the more powerful the knowledge, more powerful the demand is. Oh, God. So it is equivalent exchange. Beautiful.
Pixies,
Yeah.
will you ask?
Yeah, you see Bigsy, she's just kind of standing there in front of the tree holding this acorn super, super tight in her hand. She's just kind of staring at it. She's debating on how to phrase it as an Amanda would, because I'm like, how the fuck can I phrase this correctly without messing it up completely? But Bigsy's is very sure of herself, but she just looks like she's taking a minute, taking in all of like, the vastness of this tree as she walks up closer to it. Because I'm pretty sure last time she didn't actually like approach the tree for any reason. She was just like, it's there, and she had other things on her mind. Yeah, Bixie's will hold this acorn in one hand, and with the opposite hand, she's gonna reach out and touch the tree, and she's going to ask, how can I cleanse the world of this infection?
Um, Big Z's, you get this vision of this lion-looking creature. It looks like you're a monster hunter. It looks like a what's known in these parts as a Highland lion, and it kind of looks like this. Only that's what it would look like if it wasn't twisted by this nightmare. And it has a lot of those shadowy wisps that you're familiar with seeing from the nightmare beasts, and the different coloration and everything, and the glowing eyes. And you see this creature is perched on this kind of cliff area overlooking a massive city. And Big Z's, you are going to take you feel as like your hand, you can't really like pull it away from the crystal tree, as you take half of your hit points in damage. So 23 points of damage. As you feel like the blood being drained from your hand as it's seeping into this crystal tree. But you have your answer.
Would I recognize that city?
Yeah, it's New Anderhorst.
Okay, perfect. Big Z's is going to, as she's like drawing her hand back, there's, I assume, a little bit of blood dripping from it still, and she's gonna like clench that fist closed as to not appear like she took half of her hit points in damage. But as she looks at everyone, she's much more pale, and she's gonna kind of stumble a little bit and, I don't know, like lean on a rock or a shrub or something that's next to her and kind of sit down for a second and kind of look at Jethro and be like, it's a fair exchange.
Jethro cracks his knuckles. All right, tree. Let's see what you've got. And he'll touch the tree.
What question are you asking of the tree?
He focuses on a face, and he's thinking about Improbius. What is their next step?
Jethro, you don't get a response.
Okay. This is a tough customer, guys. All right, going for round 2. Does New Anderhorst house one of the great fire trials needed to relight the eternal flame of Suyu?
Jethro, you feel your mind kind of pulled, and this image of you're kind of zipping through the different alleys of the city and past like the great courtyard in front of the castle, and you're zipped and zoomed through the different docks and places of commerce of the city, and eventually you find yourself leaving the city, and your kind of gaze rests on this cliffside that overlooks the city, and you hear this voice in your head that says, "You already knew the place." And you feel as this price is paid, as your blood is sucked from your hand, and you take 25 points of damage.
Sweet. All right. Still dipping
as
in.
your blood seeps into the crystal of the tree.
Okay. Yep. I already knew that. That's dumb. Good feeling. Okay. Oh. Let's see. I have a question about...
Jethro's like, so many questions.
So many questions. Which ones are the most important?
While we're thinking about questions to ask, seeing as how, well, it looks like Jethro hasn't taken any damage yet.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh, sorry, I did it on blood splurt.
Okay, so I should ask the next question, and then I'll heal everyone, assuming we can
I'm
take that
okay.
kind
No.
I've got a question too.
of time. Looks like you've already taken a bunch of damage. Is that?
No, that was from the fight.
Oh, you guys
didn't
still
get a question yet.
haven't been healed from the fight?
No.
I bet I should have taken care of that.
Oh, fine. I'm used to being covered in blood. I appreciate it.
So I'm going to do a cure wounds on Raven. Blank there. I have 14 hit points back.
Oh my. That's in top shape now.
That's exactly what he needed.
Okay, so we've asked about the big demon guy and what he was going to try to do, but that didn't get us anywhere.
Nope.
Which isn't a shock. I mean, if he's
Nah, that's why
really
I tried.
powerful, yeah. We asked about one of the trials of the fire. I think I'm going to ask about, because there are, what, 5 of them?
I think so.
6. I thought there was 6.
6?
I don't know. I put in my notes, insert numbers of trials here. And I don't know what the number is.
6 other incarnates that cover this land, each belonging to a culture of the people of this land. So I feel like it's 6.
Yeah, duh.
And where did you ask?
New Anderhorst.
Right, okay. So I want to ask about if there's a trial in Rahadum.
Oh, Rahadum.
And basically, where can we go in Rahadum to help relight the fires? And assuming I get an answer, then I'll then heal everybody.
You do. I just need a moment.
Okay. Trevor, you said you had a question?
I did. I'm gonna walk up and put my hands on the tree and ask this goddess of magic how I how I get Fire Soul away from where it's at, away from the Raven Queen.
I don't think the Raven Queen's gonna like that.
Well, that's her problem, though, isn't it?
I know.
No, I'm not really a big fan of gods.
Me either.
Okay, so Bindu, you get this vision of a make me a history check to see if you recognize this place, but it basically looks like an ancient castle that is on a cliffside that overlooks Rahadum.
Apparently not.
Apparently
Distracted at the
not.
moment.
And Bindu, you only take 1 point of damage.
I can get the home team discount here.
Oh, wait. Was I in range? Sorry, I was reading notes. Was I in range? Can I reverse time on that?
I'm gonna say no, because you don't really know what's happening. Because it's like part of his vision.
Oh, okay. nothing outside that says. He goes, "Oh shit."
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else? Sorry. Trey asked
How to get
this question.
Fire Soul from the Raven Queen.
Trey, you hear this voice in your head that says, "You know the terms of your agreement with her. All you have to do is meet them out." And you get that flash of that face. That
Evan.
same face that the Raven Queen showed you. And,
That was the face of Alfred, wasn't it?
You mean this face?
Question mark?
Yeah, you know what? I got you, buddy. I got an idea. Talk to me.
I can't kill him. I don't want to kill her. I can't kill Melia.
Who said anything about Melia? This is Alfred's body, not Alfred. And Trey, you feel as you are left with only one hit point as your hand releases from this tree.
Ooh, we're gonna fall now.
Being that, I
And
go
Big
over
C's
to
try and grab him before he falls. Just for
Yeah, he can like
sake.
collapse into your arms.
Oh, you took all but one hit point. Oh my god.
Big questions require big
I feel like the
payments,
god
there,
of
Trey?
magic is playing favorites here.
I think Alfred's body is what that Improbus fella's using.
Didn't we know this? Did we know this?
I think we suspected it might be a thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't have to kill Alfred. I just have to kill whatever the fuck that is.
That's the god of trickery. Oh god.
Oh, I mean, I hate gods. My head hurts.
Yeah, we should okay, thanks, Bindu. Like, we gotta do something.
But I want you to know I appreciate every little bit of healing you've ever given me in my life.
It's been a lot.
And assuming we still have 10 minutes, like we're kind of in a different plane, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he almost died, Summer.
I'll just go ahead and take the 10 minutes.
Prayer of
And
healing?
prayer of healing this. So everybody gets this.
Wait. I gotta ask another question.
I have one
while
more
you're
thing.
chanting. Got more questions.
I mean, you got 10 minutes.
I got 10 minutes. Okay.
Jethro's like, I can get down to one hit point too. Just give me a second.
Watch me go. Jethro he still has his hand on the tree. He wants to ask if there is. He's had cool interactions with dragons. Now, apparently, he grew up with dragons, and now he's super fascinated with them. He wants to know if there's a dragon of time somewhere on our realm.
I mean, you don't know the Chrono Dragon.
Nope. I want to. Call him Chrono Trigger.
Trying to remember the name of the Chrono Dragon from World of Warcraft.
Jethro, you just get a one-word answer, yes. And you take 2 points of damage.
Nicola diving me here, tree. Oh, that was supposed to be a minus, not a plus.
Crow me. There we go.
All right, okay, there's one. Hey, ooh, I don't want to. Can't spoil the adventure. I want to find this stuff myself, but there is one. We got the message that Carnarest was marching on Rahudum 2 weeks ago. Is that right? Or more? Was it more than 2 weeks?
I think this is more than that. This has pretty much been a month at this point.
And Jethro, with his, geography and knowledge of maps, does he know how long it would take, say, an army to march from Carnarest to Rahudum?
Generally, but I don't know that answer off the top of my head right now.
Okay. I'll say this then. Show me the army of Carnarest that marches on Rahudum. And I'll see if I can get a location if they're not already there. And if they are there, then I, in theory, should be able to see what's happening in the city as well.
Jethro, the tree doesn't do anything. You get the feeling it's because you didn't ask it a question.
Oh, I did not. Oh, right. Oh, God. Jeopardy rules. What is... No.
While you think about that, we're going to flash back to everybody else outside of the grove. So, what are the rest of you doing? Malia, Valeris, Tura, and Zyzeris.
So, after the camp has kind of been taken care of and whatever mealtime we're around has been tended to, I guess, Zyzeris is going to spend as long as we got here just working on spell scrolls. Because I think I remember promising Jethro a couple of them and got some downtime for right now to start scribbling those spells out.
Tura's gonna combine flour, water, and spider silk, and hopefully really strong
like a terrible meal.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Spider cakes.
We're adventurers.
What are Malia and Valeris doing?
You go first.
Okay. Amelia's just she's anxious, so she's trying to get rid of that anxious energy by just doing little things around the camp. Never too long, and just doing some laundry, rearranging the arrows, rearranging the tents, making herself busy with some small work.
Hey, and Valeris, what about you? What are you doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're camping here tonight, she'll help set up camp. But I guess most if are we doing a fire? Are we still not doing that?
The age-old question.
Might as well get it over with now.
Are we still in danger?
I mean, always, yes, but
We are in a forest with spiders. But I mean, Gundrakel is dead. We just have to worry about your sister. But I mean,
I recommend keeping the light close to ourselves, but I'm also not much of a monster hunter by any means.
It can't hurt to be safe.
what if we move the tent? What if we move the tent from here over to here, and we put the fire there, so that way it's kind of tucked into a corner? I mean, at night we don't have to worry about smoke, right?
If the fire's situated over some kind of underneath some kind of overhang, then that means
Yeah.
less smoke visibility, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not to be fussy about it, but it kind of matters what kind of moon we have tonight. Like, is it a good night for maybe trying to, play incognito, or is it like, a moonless night kind of a thing? Like,
Yeah. What's the moon situation like?
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Someone other than me. My computer's betraying me.
It's
34.
what's the
Is it
not the
waxing or waning?
halfway? It's waxing. That's the first one, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It's where it's going forward, yeah.
It's a waxing moon.
A waxing gibbous is the correct term.
Bam.
For any
Thank you.
space.
Summer with the assist.
Woo! So it's it should be fairly, for night comparisons, like with no cities around, it's fairly bright outside. So I would say just muffle it for safety's sake. Why not, right? We have the technology.
Yeah, Valeris will get stuff for a small fire, because since we're by a lake, we could fish and then have fish for dinner. There we go.
So Valeris is going fishing?
Yeah, fishing. Sure, she'll try her hand at it. I don't know if she's ever fished before, but, how hard could it be?
Make me a survival check.
Famous last words, you guys.
All right. Anybody else going fishing with Valeris?
Malia will stop by the lake every so often, wiggle the fishing pole around.
All right. Make me a survival check.
Hey.
17, buddy.
You were both able to catch decent-sized fish.
She'll make sure to catch an extra one for Dewey.
And you do. All right. So, the others back in the glen. Any other questions that you have a burning desire to be answered?
Yes, I actually have a question this time. Where is the Conarest's army located?
Jethro, you feel this pull on your hand, and you are whisked away to the deserts outside of your home. And you can see this army is crossing the desert on its way to Rahadum. But you see that there is there's like a barrier, an invisible arcane barrier that seems to be holding the Carnarest army at bay, and they have made camp in the desert and are essentially laying siege to this invisible barrier. And you feel the blood drawing from your hand as you take half of your hit points worth of damage, which is 25, leaving you at 0. And your hand, so Bigsies, you see as Jethro's body kind of goes limp in his chair.
Can I use my reaction?
No. Jethro's body goes limp in his chair, but his hand is still kind of stuck to the tree.
Big C's would like to put one hand on top of Jethro's hand and put her other hand on the tree to try and like give her own in his place. If she could try and pry his hand off.
You take 2 points of damage to make up for the missing hit points from Jethro, and both of your hands release.
And then she's going to cast Healing Word at a 3rd level on Jethro. But we'll do second because I only have 1 spell slot left. Oh fuck! I have like no more. You know what? You know what? We're gonna heal people today. So we'll heal Jethro for 12.
Jethro, you come back to consciousness, and Big Z's is holding your bloody hand in her bloody hand.
Jethro,
What?
no more questions for you. You draw too deeply of your life.
I thought it was half of the half, not half of the whole. And apparently,
You should know
that
that a goddess
dragon
of magic.
lied to me and said that I could stop damage from happening, but it didn't let me stop it.
You can't really stop a god.
Watch me.
Spirit.
Jethro, you should know that you're not going to trick the goddess of magic with such a simple maneuver.
Yeah,
It has to be an even exchange, Jethro.
that is fair. That is fair. Lessons
I do,
learned.
however, well, since I can heal myself, and so far have seemed to be getting off fairly lightly on the whole exchange thing, I'm going to ask for the location of each of the trials that we need. We've identified 2. You don't have to give them all to me now. Just that is something I'm going to have done while I'm here.
Yeah, I will give you the other 4 at a later date. But you will receive kind of flashes of each of those locations. You might not know where each one is, but you will receive kind of flashes of each, and you'll take 1 point of damage for each of those, so that'll be 4 points of damage.
And as soon as I've gotten all of those, I'm going to try my best to start making small sketches, or at least describing them in a notebook or something, so that I can try to better remember them.
Oh, and is that 15 for everyone?
It was, yeah.
Okay. And that
But it
would
was,
have been,
10 minutes of me chanting that.
That was
when you tried to
after
kill
I
yourself.
fell unconscious. That's good.
I
Okay.
think that's all the questions I had.
Oh, Bindu, just it'll have to wait. I'm feeling better. Has anybody got anything to ask?
No more questions for you.
This is the once in a lifetime opportunity. No, you're right. You're
Sometimes
right.
it's okay to not have the answers.
Fine.
I'm back at full. I can go 2 more questions now.
I could do this all day. Yes.
He lives here now. This is where he lives.
I am swimming with information. I do believe we should get back to our friends. I don't know what the time difference is here.
Before she leaves, Big Zeus is going to place her hand on the tree 1 more time, and she's just going to say, "Thank you. Thank you for your generosity and allowing us to visit this place again." And then she'll make her way back to Harlar, and
Before your hand releases, you hear a response that says, "Take care of my champion."
As we
Pixies is gonna look at the tree in confusion and not remove her hand from it. Just like for a
ask, don't
second.
ask.
She's gonna say who?
It's in that moment that you notice that the sparkle in Bindu's eyes seems to match almost the sparkle in this tree.
Oh, okay. She's just gonna kind of look at Bindu and then look at the tree, then look at Bindu, and then look at the tree. And then she's gonna remove her hand from the tree and she's gonna look at Bindu. And then she's gonna kind of like, give the tree the bow, and then she's gonna make her way back to Harlar.
Give it a whole thumbs up.
Like, oh yeah, I can.
Nice bloody
okay.
finger up. All right.
2 bloody thumbs. Get confused? Got 2 bloody thumbs. This guy.
All of us. We came in here with questions and then we left with more questions. So the 4 of you return to Halar, and he kind of looks over at you and says, "Find everything you were looking for."
More than we could have hoped, honestly. Thank you for allowing us to, or showing us how to get here. We could be here again.
If Azusa trusts you, I trust you.
He's just gonna kind of nod and kind of stand there a little awkwardly because it doesn't go both ways. Like, she still doesn't know who he is.
Follow me. And he kind of guides you into the trees, and you feel this moment of kind of intense sadness as you leave this place. And you feel kind of empty of those good feelings you felt in that place, as it is past sunset when you return back to the forest. And I know you're HP.
We're under attack!
Yeah, did they make noise?
Yeah, it's like the Star Trek teleporter noise.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't.
Jethro wanted to leave something as we were going. He has magical tinkering, and he wanted to leave a little object there, a stone next to where Traven was lying. And it pops up a small image of solar, or the solar Bixis form, or the astral Bixis form. Sailor Bixis, that's the one. Holding the bow out, just like the little mini, and above it says, "Here lies fire, our warmth in the night."
Aww.
So it's an ever,
like a gravestone,
like a
kind
little
of a
gravestone, yeah. Kind of like Hunger Games, like when the dead people shoot up, and that's like, it's just an image of the person. So it's an image of fire.
Hologram.
Yeah, little hologram, and it's eternal. So as long as I don't use that for something else, it's going to be there.
I really hope you never have to quickly project an image of what something looks like, so that we could all protect ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's fine.
But you all find yourselves back at a fireless camp. Did you ever decide on that, y'all?
Hey, look, she's dead, Nick. Come on.
It is a fireless camp for sure.
I did not do that on purpose.
I think we agreed on a small fire, at least enough
Yeah.
to touch the fish.
There's a
Yeah.
small fire with which all of your friends are huddled around. as you return.
They're back.
Oh, and the smell of cooking fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
And don't forget
my
glue.
favorite.
Yum yum.
That smells incredible. When's the last time we had a real meal? Was it yesterday? It's been a while.
I feel like we've probably been eating
It was.
rations for a
We
while.
were
I
at
feel like
we
it's
were at
been
the
rations
inn
for a
yesterday,
while.
weren't we?
No, I think that was 2 days
It was
ago.
2 days ago. Okay, yeah.
Maybe 3.
It's been too long.
You guys are back. How was it? Learn anything? See anything?
It was really good. It was cathartic. It looked the same as what it was, which was nice. The tree was still there, and Bindu informed us so we could ask it any question we wanted, which was really cool. And it answered anything we needed it to answer, which was fantastic. There was, I don't know, I don't know how many questions everyone asked it. I only asked it one because it just seemed rude to ask a lot, even though I'm sure it didn't really mind tree, entity tree. But yeah, I think I would like to go to New Anderhorst because and she's gonna hold out the dark acorn. She's like, I think that's where I need to go to figure this out. But you know, first definitely I'd like to rescue Orso.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, they asked other things. I didn't ask them what they asked, but every time you asked it, it took a little bit out of you, which was, you know, fun. Jethro asked too many questions, which isn't surprising.
I thought Orso was most certainly executed by Gutako.
I thought so too. So he's alive. The bear
We hope
that
he's-
talked.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't actually ask that, but we would assume he's still alive. Yes, he's being tortured for questions and answers. Tortured for answers, not questions. You don't get tortured for questions. I'm sorry, I've run out of questions to ask. Please, please, ask another.
I have an out of
He died
character
as soon as he
question,
got
actually.
captured, frankly, but I guess that would make sense that they would keep him and torture him. He's too valuable.
What was your question?
Am I
Oh,
too far?
yeah. Huh?
Sorry. Never mind.
Speak up, Summer.
I'm waiting for other people to stop talking. I'm being kind. Nick,
You'll never get a word in that way.
So I might just be digging Polaris a hole here, Nick. I don't recall her having a consequence for getting the wand from the tree. Was her dying the consequence? Was that it?
Did you get it for Fire's wife?
There hasn't been a lot of answers when it comes to that transaction, honestly.
To either of her transactions, honestly. She has 2 of them now. Unless the life one and the wand are the same. I don't. Thank you for answering that, though. We can continue. Sorry.
I gave some real crystal clear answers there.
Yeah. Okay, I read better when it's foggy.
Bindu, Evan, everyone. Just so you all know, our home city is currently under siege. Arrest. Bindu, the ward is holding, but I don't know how long it lasts.
Wait, what?
Yes, they're
Wait, are
actively
you-
sieging Rahadum at the moment.
Connorus
Yes.
is sieging Rahudu.
Yes. They
thought
traveled
it
the
was the other
desert
way
and they're currently outside the protective barrier.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
It
I mean,
doesn't. They're a defendable position. Why they would go out, it does not make sense. But
no,
that's
we're
politics.
really good. were really good at surviving a siege and making through a siege. I've never came across as us being really good at doing a siege, but I suppose like if we could survive a siege, then maybe we can know how to do a good siege.
Hopefully
And
they
I
have
don't
enough water.
know.
I would hate for them all to die of thirst.
Okay, no, that's not that's not good. I thought it was the other way around. That's not good. That's fine. No, it's not.
Well, that was the big one for mine. Oh, there's also a fire trial in New Anderhorst. Called it. Yes.
Wait, so back to this sieging. Do we know why they're doing that?
No, I don't think we had a good answer to why they would leave and go attack Rahadam, seemingly without provocation. Although I haven't been home in a while.
Curl being somehow involved with that.
That's what we hoped. But Gudacurl's domain is very far away from Connorist. I'm thinking bigger. Like
Are you
mischief
perhaps-
deities, like that level of thing.
It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why they would do that. It boggles the mind. I mean,
Sorry, I need you to
Jethro.
backtrack just to let you. Oh, go.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I have 2 ears. You both can talk at the same time, and I might be able to answer it.
Valeris, you first.
You said that the tree took something from you in return for what you gave, for
Yes.
what you asked.
Life essence. Nearly killed me. Thank you, by the way, Big Sis. And
Here to help you.
my bee buddies.
But the babies.
But Jethro, what I was going to say is that we must trust the defenses of our home. The desert is very inhospitable. It will swallow many an army, as it has in the past. I believe our mission is ahead of us, not behind us. And while there is a fire trial in Rahadum as well, perhaps making our way through a besieging army to attempt it is not the wisest. I took the opportunity to seek guidance from the goddess of magic, whose manifestation is that tree. I have images, almost like memories in my head, of the location of all the trials. I think we must make our way to those. Seek them out to reunite the societies.
You're saying that the tree implanted images of where each of the Eternal Flames temples are located?
I got a
Something very much like that, yes.
Yeah, and I got a cliffside overlooking the city of New Anderhorst. Laris, you're from New Anderhorst, right?
Wait, what did your cliffside look like?
Let me show you. And I will use Minor Illusion, the cantrip, to project a diorama of sorts of a cliffside overlooking the city.
To answer your question, yes, I was born and raised, and my family's been there for generations.
Make me a performance check, Jethro.
Oh, I am so good at that. I will perform this illusion.
An illusion,
A 10?
Michael.
It's an illusion, Michael.
It is workable to explain what you were talking about.
I put little stick figures and walk them around.
Does this cliffside look similar to the cliffside I saw a certain lion perched upon?
Pride Rock?
Sure, shit is.
Well,
Uh, does
like things
Valeris
line
recognize
up.
it?
Does this look like an old stomping grounds of yours, Valeris? Like a hidey hole or a place where people would go make out or something?
Does she recognize it, or do I need to like a history check?
No, you recognize it. That is like a pretty famous like scenic place to go to, like outside of the city.
Oh yes, that's people love to go there. It has a very lovely view.
Maybe not so much these days. I saw the. Oh, you were at the library. You don't remember the owl bear we saw. The beast. Remember the beast that we had to encounter? The owl bear that was infected. There's
Kinda
now
hard
a
to forget that one.
Highland lion that has the same type of infection, and it seems to be of that area. So
Very interesting.
maybe not a good visiting place anymore.
Is there any like history surrounding that area, DM?
Well, I
Like
love
any
history.
like weird magic rituals or anything like that?
Well, you did see in the Dragon's Den that area labeled as the Sanctuary of Concria. I
Oh,
believe
yes.
everyone saw that.
Oh shit!
I remember that.
Oh, well, then that's
Oh, and that's where the
sanctuary.
people are. Yeah.
Isn't that where Future was trying to get?
That's
The
what he was
Sanctuary of
looking for.
Congress?
Was
It
he
was-
was looking
Yep.
for the Sanctuary of Congress.
Well, maybe we'll find what
It's-
he was after in there.
Sorry, I'm updating notes. All the information.
Everything. Red string.
Gosh, shit. Another string. We need another push pin. Well, I mean, at least we know where we want to go. One of the places we want to go. One of
I'd
the
really-
several places we want to go.
I'd really like to rescue also first. That
Well,
proves
yeah,
that he's nearby.
Yeah, I agree.
Is
And then
the prison nearby?
I
Yes.
Oh, didn't North the dwarf mark it on a map for us?
Sure did.
Oh, I thought he just gave us a map of the place. Not where, okay.
Oh,
I think I had to step
well,
up.
there's-
He didn't go.
I was like, that's
This is
how.
what it looks
Where
like.
is it?
See ya.
Liz will unfurl her map and show everybody where he marked it.
Ooh, let me compare notes. I'll put it on my map.
the lady there has the same name as my mother and the same description as her.
Fond memories of your mother, Trevin?
I don't know her. I just know what my father's told me. And then
What are you gonna do if you see her?
I'm wondering that myself.
What's your mother's name? I
Beatrix.
would know this.
Beatrix.
Beatrix.
What is she to you now?
Oh. I'd like to find that one out myself too. I
Ugh.
wouldn't mind having. I just want to know why she left.
That's going to be an uncomfortable family reunion.
Well, if you think my family's uncomfortable, wait till you meet my uncle. And if we're going to Raha Dune to go to war, you're gonna meet my uncle.
I'm not looking forward to that, to be honest, Trevin.
Going to Rahu Doom? No.
No, New Anderhorst to meet his uncle.
I mean, I have weird family relations. I mean, it can't be as worse as my family or my brother or
You
anything
mean
else.
strained family relations isn't a requirement to travel with you all?
You guys talk to your families?
Yes, all the time.
I love my family.
Honestly, you guys are my
Mine's
family.
dead.
Aww.
Not
Oh,
any.
God.
Aww.
Nothing.
And he fucking meant it too. I'll suffer with that.
Well, that's nice. Anything else you guys learned?
The Dark Goddess I may or may not serve once your brother's body destroyed. Well, that's nothing, right?
Maybe
You
it's not so much his body, but the spirit that is now inside of her
Oh,
brothers.
Wait,
yeah.
wait, what? What? I thought his body was destroyed. That's what he told me.
I
Is,
think-
isn't his body supposed to be destroyed?
I don't
That's
know. You
what I
ask him.
thought.
Oh.
That's my best Alfred. I'm sorry.
But I don't think I'm supposed to kill the git in your head. I don't think I'm supposed to take care of his body because I don't want to kill your brother.
Well, if,
But
That means
If-
one of us.
but,
It's just
hold on.
misunderstood.
Hold on. Wait, I thought so. His body is here instead of destroyed, right?
I think that evil demon dude took it over.
What evil demon dude?
I don't.
And Probus?
Do we know it's in Probus?
That's the only
think so.
evil dude that I know.
Well, I have never wanted to Beetlejuice so hard in my life.
In
Well,
Probus,
let's
in
bring
Probus,
him
in
here and
Probus.
talk to him.
Well, that's not good. So, I mean, Alfred, I need you to stop talking for a minute because I'm trying to gather my own thoughts right here. And I'm sorry that I thought your body was dead because that's what you told me. So I don't know why you're arguing with me. So what you're saying is something evil has taken over his body and he's in my body. So who's in his body? Do we know that? I
Well, I
don't.
think we just know. I don't know what he is. I just figured he was the same evil dude who did all the shit.
But Alfred knows.
Okay, Alfred. Yeah, you should know. What evil spirit have you been messing with? What's in your body right now?
Have we... Elia, can you ask Alfred if he saw what happened with his item, his scroll that he used? Because I haven't gotten any decent information about that. Unless we've talked about this before and I'm just not remembering it.
Let's assume we did.
Right.
Alfred, I need you to talk slower for a minute and not use so many expletives. Oh, right. He said that he conjured a meteor, then the goblin said something, and a meteor storm. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find things, and he did see Improbus, right?
Well, Jeremy's character, who I now have to find.
Hold on, just 1 second. I need to get my.
Oh, that goblin fucker?
Oh fuck! What did I name that little moron?
If you click on your little name drop down at the bottom, it shows all your characters.
I found it. I got it. Okay.
I have Cave Fisher as a name.
I think it was on Wii.
Ennui. Yep,
That sounds
and you loved that lusty woman, right?
There was a genie I was in love with.
That's what it was.
So Ennui cast the gate spell, and out of that gate, well, let's see.
The tiefling with the red skin and yellow eyes.
I need Alfred to make a charisma saving throw.
Hold on. Let me open up his sheet.
This is all
Working
mental
with-
damage.
I'll know he's super charming.
He's
Oh,
a great
super.
guy.
The best. That is a nat one.
You kind of just hear Alfred kind of like just scream in your mind, "Ah!" as he like trying to remember, and then you hear like feel the connection to him kind of just go silent. And it's just quiet in your head. And there's no Alfred.
Can her nose like start
moment.
bleeding just a titch?
Sure.
He kind of went silent for a minute. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. It's fine. It's not really fine.
Take a
It's
moment.
not really fine.
Take a moment. Just
Isn't this what you wanted?
yes. For 3 seconds. I know it's a terrible situation. Enjoy silence for 3 seconds.
Alfred.
Tap with Bindu's abs if you wanted. Just
He's not there. Sorry.
I'm going to step over here. She's going to use that crystal that she has, which I should just open up a new tab. She's
side
going to use
crystal?
the side crystal and just speak into it and try to use it to reach Alfred because he just went silent after screaming. What's going on?
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
She'll be over here panicking like
Is
she
there-
always does.
Is there
Looking
skill?
on curiously as she's expositing more and more.
The Lyris, she wants to take her crystal wand out of her pocket, and she wants to ask Jethro and Bindu about it because now they've been to the tree, right? If they know anything else
Ooh.
about it. Okay, so this wand, I don't know if I've told you, I received it from that tree.
That is quite
Bindu will happily
magnificent.
take a look at it.
And you lot
Bindu?
are talking about like equivalent exchange. I don't recall exchanging anything for it, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad.
Bindu, when you look at this wand, it's like, it almost brings a tear to your eye. It's made of the same stuff that tree is.
Your wand, why, it is practically a living branch of the very tree.
I feel like I should be concerned.
I do not know, for you say you do not remember an exchange.
No, I received it. Well, when we got teleported there, I wandered up to it while Traven and Vixus were grieving over fire, and I asked the tree to save them, and it couldn't. So instead, it gave me how was it worded? It can give you what you want most, and then it gave me the wand. Is that correct, Nick? Or I can help you
Something
get
like
what you
that.
want.
I can help you get what you want. Yeah.
It told me it could help me get what I want, and it gave me the wand.
I don't know specifically about everything that it could do, but I think knowledge was for life force. I think that was that equivalent of exchange. It might not be for all things associated with the tree.
Have you been using the wand?
I've used it a few times, yes,
For magic.
for magic. Yes.
Is that why you hit the wall back in that cave?
That is why I hit the wall.
Oh, I thought you tripped over Dominus.
No, I've never used magic. I've never had the capability to until I had this, and even then, I didn't know I could use it until 10 years after I received it.
What can you do with it?
Magic, I suppose. I don't. She'll try to do something with it right now, but it's out of charges, so it probably does nothing. Or does it like backfire type thing if she tries to use it without charges?
It just doesn't do anything right now because you haven't
Yes.
absorbed any magic recently.
Oh, see, your charge ran out. Plug it in.
I mean, I suppose
You gotta plug it in.
I could demonstrate it if one of you want to hit me with a spell. I believe that's how it works.
Oh. What would you like?
Well,
I'm all for
in
experimentation.
this situation,
Uh,
perhaps that is the exchange. It consumes before it gives you the ability.
I
So it's
suppose
not
that would
directly
be-
related to you. It's that's interesting. You're a conduit for magic of flow in and out of the wand. You're a battery.
I mean, that's to look a.
You know what that means?
That's like a horse in the mouth. So it doesn't. But I also
You know what that
that
means?
magic is out of my expertise.
You're
Let's
a
just-
wizard, Valeris.
Hardly that, Jethro.
If I told
Come
that to
now.
my mother,
But-
she'd laugh in my face. If I'm being completely honest,
Yeah, but you worked for yours.
I did work for it. You're right. You're right.
So, left, right, back. Okay. What are we hitting you with? I want to see this thing work. You want to
I
baby
don't know,
step it, or you want a big old
Jethro.
wallop? What?
We are not going to fire magic spells at Valeris to have her demonstrate the powers of the wand.
I mean, I don't know if it has to be a dangerous spell.
Has to be a single target that specifically targets Valeris. And she has to use her reaction to absorb it.
Hold on, I got this. I can call lightning.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's an
Calm her
area
down.
X spell.
Okay.
I would like to step away from Valeris.
So, like, would something like healing word work?
Yeah, I suppose it would.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
here
it,
we go, here we go.
healing
I have
word?
a targeted spell that does no damage. How about that?
Okay.
I've been waiting to use it for a while. Can I use it, please?
Yeah, go. You go first.
All right. You ready?
What level is the spell?
Be a second level.
Second level? Okay.
Yes, just middle of the road. Not gonna go too crazy. And he holds out his crystal, pointed at the crystal of the wand, and he's gonna cast Chronostasis. I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
There you go.
Uh,
That's
yeah,
using
there
your
you go.
noggin.
Yes. 20 intelligence. I knew I had a spell
so-
in here somewhere that wasn't gonna kill her.
Valeris, would you like to use your reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you?
Yeah.
All right, so you feel this rush as this magic flows from Jethro into your wand, and you can kind of feel the energy stored there as you have 2 levels of energy stored.
Sweet.
And there's this kind of dull glow that then like kind of fades away. And Jethro, you feel that you have no concentration on a spell.
Oh, that
It feels like the magic has been stolen from you.
that is wicked.
Does it like feel like anything, or is it like she like the spell hits and then it's like no Like
I
it
guess,
just
like,
cools.
yeah, like, I feel like the spell kind of impacts you for, like, a brief moment, and then it gets absorbed into the wand.
I knew it.
Okay, so I guess then I could, yeah, I guess I'll show you how it works now. And she'll cast, what, she has 2 charges, that's equal to, yeah, okay. She's gonna cast, Mirror Image.
Alright, make me a charisma saving throw, I believe is what I've been having you roll.
Yup. She's pretty good at
Wait,
those.
what?
23, you're able to successfully cast Mirror Image. As 3 Valerises appear.
And I thought you couldn't use magic.
I mean, well, to be fair,
That's-
I haven't tried to use the wand. Honestly, I didn't think I had the capability to until, well, I had you identify.
Oh, that is quite nifty. Do you know how powerful of a spell that you can absorb before, I don't know, overcharges or whatever?
Let's see. She currently knows up to 3rd level warlocks.
Ooh, impressive. Well, if you want to learn some basics of magic at some point, I would love to teach you a mage hand or something. I just love magic. I love teaching it.
Well, if I have any questions about it, I'll definitely ask you. However, I don't often plan to be hit by any stuff. Can't promise anything.
It's fair. That's fair.
It could also be really useful in defensive ways where we know if we hit you with a spell, you can absorb it and then you can in turn do something dangerous.
Ooh,
That is
ooh.
true.
Is this a situation where do you know if the charges go away after an evening's rest, or do they stay within the wand?
I believe they stay in the wand. I had a few of them stored up when we were in uh Ebonreach. Because I hexed one of those. I hexed a mimic, I believe.
I'll make sure to save a spell slot to help charge it overnight if we're not too occupied. Just to give you some options. I like this mirror image spell. It's gonna be fantastic for you.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do before you take a long rest?
I am enjoying this fish and sitting down by the little fire and trying to absorb some smidgen of normalcy before the trek ahead of us. So I'm
And
enjoying
I'm
fish.
trying to make sketches of all the places, and all the images I saw.
Tara, this reminds me of one of my favorite dishes in Rahadum. It's called tagine. Have you ever heard of it?
I mean, would I have? Am I from there? Maybe.
Make me a history check. Who knows?
It's basically it's a stewed fish with vegetables, clay pot.
Oh, I've heard of a lot of things, but I only rolled an 11.
It's not from around here.
All I'm saying is that it reminds me of home, and I wanted to say thank you. It's magnificent.
tip my hats to the hunters and the chefs in this situation.
That wasn't you. I thought you did it.
Been making glue.
Oh no, that was.
And she says that with
Am I eating
bloodshot
glue?
eyes.
Jethro,
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta roll
Jethro,
for
did
glue.
you eat any of the glue?
Hold on, I gotta roll for glue. What is that? D100. Let's
Boy, it's
roll.
so sticky. Oh god.
Oh my god, it was glue. This is really good.
Melia assisted with the fishing when she wasn't pacing incessantly. I don't think she's doing very well.
Well, I mean, it's never fun to hear that your brother's body is still alive when you're stuck with a soul. The good news is his body's still out there, so we can get him out of her head and into his old body. We just have to take out whoever's in his current body, and easy things.
I mean, are you able to just remove souls from bodies?
Not that I'm really aware of, but I mean, if it happened once, who's to say we can't make it happen again?
I mean, yeah, but he's Purpose is a god. No. I'm not sure that any of us are quite close enough to godhood to obtain that feat.
Well,
Big Sis is just gonna look over at Bindu.
I was gonna say, cleanliness is as close to godliness as you can get. I'm pretty clean.
Been kind of searching for this answer for quite a while. Isn't this why you took that trip to the library? And it's been the subject of countless quests and questions. The solution potentially to Melia's plight.
Oh yeah,
Is this it?
it's quite possible. Which I believe we heard something about I think it was Congria that had. Wasn't there some people? Was that a different grotto? God, there's so many places.
Yes.
It was
I think
Congria, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems like it.
welcome back to the fire, Amelia. Thank you for the fish.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Yeah. I think it was Congria. I think it was.
Yes.
It's
Hey, look.
Congria.
All roads lead to Congria.
Carhashon?
Carhishstone? I mean,
Congria is definitely the name of a goddess.
Yes.
And the
It
name of a
started with a
queen.
K. It started with a K.
Congria starts with a C.
They both sound similar.
The K sound.
Yeah, the K sound.
Oh my god.
By the way, still can't talk to Alfred, so might be dead. Who knows? We don't know. It's fine. Not really, but putting on a brave face for it all. But yes, can we ever go to what is it called again, Nick? Can you put it in the chat?
Carhashon?
You
Carhishstone.
literally lived there.
That's where the cat
No,
is.
no, the place that's mythical. That's like Atlantis.
Congria.
That's
Congria.
the mythical city of Ederain.
Oh my
Of
god.
Ederain.
I'm so bad at this game.
It's been a minute.
I think we got our streams crossed somewhere.
What is it?
We're
called?
just gonna rename all of Nick's cities.
Just backtrack to where the alcohol was. That's where they got mixed up.
And we probably won't even say them right.
Yeah, so it's fine. We're fine. It's good. It's good. It's good. Just something's inhabiting my brother's body. Oh, thank you.
Not to be all, not to look at this through rose-colored glasses or anything, but isn't this kind of a good thing? These are answers you guys have wanted for so long and have sought out, and frankly, this is I feel like you're so much closer to a solution, now than you were even an hour ago.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, you are correct, but I mean, and I hate to be a pessimist here, you guys. I really do. I feel like this is just the base of it. Like, we know where to go, but what do we do? How are we supposed to separate a god from a mortal body and then put Alfred's soul, hopefully, back into that body?
Right.
Do we even?
Future
can we
you
even
will
fathom?
have.
Oh, don't talk about futures.
And for today, I
Please,
say
no,
cheers to
no.
progress, right? I try.
Cheers.
Makes sense.
Jethro goes into an existential crisis.
The whole
And then
point of
Valeris
the
hands you a cup of tea.
Yes. Anyone that looks stressed that gets a cup of tea.
Can I have
Jethro's
two?
chain smoking cigarettes now. God.
I suppose it is a win, and I need to take it as such. It's just, what has he been doing? All this time. I'd like to know that.
We these cups of tea with a little something something. I think that might help soothe some nerves as well.
I unfortunately do not have a little something something. I believe Bix is stoked.
Yeah, Bigsy's she's just sitting there eating her fish. She doesn't seem super concerned about everyone else is getting really, really flustered. And she just as you guys are like something, she just pulls out her flask and hands it out. Like, yeah, this could help. This could help.
Whose flask?
Previously yours.
We've co-opted your.
Is that
Is
have I just lost it completely at this point?
You lost both of yours.
Do you even have pants anymore?
Really?
You just carry them now.
Sometimes.
She's got a
Every
band
now
of
and then you notice it's back there, and then when you go to need it again, it's gone. I'm really helping you. I'm helping you.
You actually really are. I can never find it.
Also, I'm sorry. You wanted to there's another deity that wants to kill whatever's in my brother's body.
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think the deities like whoever's in your brother's party.
Do you know who?
Oh.
I hate to ask this. I truly do. And I don't mean this rudely. But can you ask your deity?
She's kind of mad at me, I think. Every time I do my shadow jump, I feel like she's trying to suck me down, and I'm afraid if she takes me, I might not make it back.
All right. Okay. That's great.
I'm sorry.
This is the goddess you've sworn your allegiance to.
Oh.
Has
I
he
saw
actually
my
talked
allegiance.
about her? Sorry.
Not really.
Can I do a religion check to try to deduce what he's talking about?
Sure. Roll me a religion.
She's too busy making tea. Everyone's too stressed.
We're distressed. We're stressed. We're overwhelmed. Things are definitely not whelmed right now.
I mean, you've heard of the Raven Queen. You don't know much about the religion itself.
I hate to ask this. One more question. Freaking out. Is there any way I could ask? Or
I could try. I've never tried to take anybody with me in the shadows. I could try.
if you're free and you think it's safe, I kind of need a little bit of the answers. A lot.
Well, I'm always free to help you out, and I don't think it's safe, and I'm down to go.
I'm down to go too. Any day. Time
What
or
if
place
he doesn't
to do it.
come back?
But I'm gonna let you cool your head for a couple days.
No,
so
I probably should. Yeah. It's been a very long 2 days. I was almost petrified, and I don't know what Alfred did because he took over. And then I was attacked by spiders and nearly killed from spiders. That was great. And then I found out that my brother's body isn't destroyed and Alfred's not talking, which sounds like a good thing, but it's actually making me nervous. So it's been a very rough 2 days.
So you're not sleeping then?
But do you like the fish?
What's
A
Bigsy's
warbling.
helping Bindu with?
It's okay.
There seemed to be a lot of existential dread happening, and Bigsy's didn't really want to get involved. And she kind of looked over, and it looked like Bindu was having a rough time too. So she kind of got up and walked over to Bindu to see what he was trying to work on. He was being awfully quiet during everything, and she was curious because he just kind of confined himself after going to the other place that I always forget the name of.
Glen of the Spirit of the Wood.
And the Spirit of the Wood. I wrote it down like 5 times too, and it's still not sticking. So that's good.
So you get over there, and Bindu is making these sketches, and he's not necessarily the best artist. He's just trying to get like a sort of a pencil sketch of what he can picture. But that doesn't really seem to be what he's struggling with, and he seems to be kind of lost in his own thoughts. Doesn't actually notice you coming over.
Hey, look, these look like
Oh,
I can tell that that's a rock there. That's nice.
oh, Bixus. Yes, right. I'm attempting to sketch everything that I saw. What the goddess showed me. Is everyone all right?
Oh, just the normal existential dread happening over there. There's a lot of stress happening, honestly. I figured this looked a little bit more my speed. You looked a little stressed as well. Did you want some tea? Valeris made tea. I mean, if you don't draw the pictures perfectly, it's not gonna be the end of the world. You know that. We're gonna figure it out.
Yes, of course. No, some tea would actually be lovely. I've been struggling with something ever since we got back from the glade.
Anything I could assist with? I mean, it's a fun place, the Glades. Not my first.
Maybe. I asked the tree, the goddess, what I could do to free Melia from Alfred's possession.
Ooh.
And
Did you lose a lot of blood on that one?
no, I lost almost none. But the answer I got was that Melia has to want it to happen. How do I tell her that if she wants to be, well, that as much as she says she wants to be free of Alfred, Goddess of Magic doesn't believe her? And that until she truly wishes to be free of him, she will not be.
I think the most interesting thing about people You can't tell them what they want. They have to come to that conclusion on their own. That's really not something you would be able to help her decide. It's really that's
No,
gonna definitely fall on her.
it is not that I wish to make the decision for her. It is that I have promised her I would aid her since she desired so greatly to be free of him. Now, this being that has changed me so much says that she doesn't actually wish it. I wish to help her. And yet, now I don't know how.
Well, I mean, you seem to be there for her more than most. So I think the best you can do is to continue to be there for her when she needs you. And I believe that's aiding her all the same. It might not, be the one physically taking Alfred out of her mind, but that'll happen when she's ready. Or it won't. And it'll be her decision, and you'll be there if you choose to be along the way throughout all of the chaos it brings.
Removed
You
from
would
the group
advise
and
me
like
to
talking
pretend
in
as if I
hushed
knew nothing.
tones.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So you
Are
would
you guys
advise
kind of
me-
removed? Oh wait, who are you asking? I'm sorry. I wanted to know if we can overhear any of this because I'm just curious. But if this is just like a private side conversation, then that would help to know.
I mean, I went over to where Bindu is. I'm not trying to be like super hush hush about anything, but also I don't know how loud the campfire is, so.
It's not very loud. It's a small campfire, I was told.
This is
Small.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
concealed.
I mean,
What? That's so small. That's perfectly sized campfire. Okay.
Imagine you don't might say it's above average, or maybe just average.
Yeah. Yeah.
And imagine you don't want
It's
Melia
enough
to hear.
y'all.
yeah, I'm definitely speaking quietly enough that I hope Melia wouldn't overhear me.
She's panicking
Okay, got
right
it.
now. It's fine. You're good.
Thank
But
you.
yeah,
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
Outside
good,
of that,
you're
I'm
good.
not necessarily trying to keep it a secret.
There's just more existential dread to be had around. Pixie says, like, this doesn't look like an existential dread. Oh, it is. Oh, good.
But of course.
So sure,
Why do
Tur can
we all have
overhear.
so many feelings?
Yes, Atura, you definitely are overhearing this. If you're attempting to.
Okay, all right. In which case, I mean, I kind of walk over and I'm like, if you guys need someone to tell someone something uncomfortable, I'd be happy to. I don't mind. I can chalk it up to, oh, I'm sorry, was this inappropriate? I lived in a cave for 10 years. I don't know.
Even knew there's always options.
I appreciate that, but Vixis, I don't know that you grasp the nature of the question I'm asking you. Of course, I will attempt to help Melia. But now, I've had a god
I think
tell
if-
me that my attempts to help her are not actually what she wants.
If you told her the truth, if you just said, this is what this god told me, I think coming from you, she would appreciate it. And hey, she's very, very concerned right now that Alfred has gone silent. Whether you're right or wrong, this could rouse him right out of his sleep, and so that would at least make her feel a little better.
You know, you have You make
That's a
an
really
excellent
good
point.
If anyone stirs a ballad red, it's you.
I think I can. Yes, and he stops sketching and sets the book aside and just. I'll be back.
Pixies is gonna give Tura some knuckles. I think that went well. Fine. Yeah, no, that's good.
I mean,
And
honesty's the best policy. I feel like I read that on a runestone once.
and Bindu goes directly over to Melia. Melia, are you all right?
I've been better, really. I've really been better.
What is bothering you?
Everything that's happened in in a while. Just 2 days. A lot of things happening. Petrification, spiders. There's an evil spirit inhabiting my brother's body. Alfred is silent after trying to recall whatever happened. It's been a lot. Really, it's been a lot. I don't know how to say this.
I have an idea that might help you. You're clearly concerned about Alfred.
Yeah. Because if he's silent, does that mean that he's out, or does that mean that he's in the back of my mind? Is he is yes? As much of a dick he is, I am concerned.
Melia, come with me for a moment, please.
Um.
And he reaches out his hand.
All right. Okay. Valeris. Yeah. I'll be back. Valeris. I'll be back. Thank you.
And Bindu's gonna walk with her down to the edge of the lake. Melia, I know that Alfred does not appreciate my attentions towards you. And I think I begin to have some idea what your brother means to you. And I just want you to know that whether he is with you or whether he is somewhere else, I will be here for you. And, well, I think this might help. And with the waxing gibbous moon in the sky, he reaches out, takes and pulls her close, and gives her a deep, passionate kiss to see if Alfred wakes the fuck up.
I'll leave it up to you, Rachel, if that's enough. You didn't have. I don't know if this counts as emotional distress.
I mean, it definitely is an emotional uptick right now.
But is it distress? The word is distress.
I know. Oh, I don't.
I think anyone who's part of this conversation right now, who's ever been dealing with someone that they think they really like, but they don't know for sure, that is a distressing situation.
mean, there's definitely emotional things happening for sure. And I think it would 100% be distressful in Lafred's point of
Yeah,
view.
this is one absolutely distressing to Alfred.
Oh, yes.
This is exactly what he's been trying to keep from happening. So he's probably pissed wherever he is, if he knows.
I want to see Bindu making out with Alfred.
That's what we paid to see.
Well,
Yes.
roll me a con save.
Life is good. But it could
Oh,
be
please, please fail this. Please. A 9.
Well, that's a fail.
I think Alfred and Jethro are going to have some words after this, though.
What?
So Alfred wakes up, doesn't have any recollection or able to remember that whole memory, but he comes to in control of Milia's body, deep in a passionate kiss with Bindu.
Aw, dang, you know what this calls for?
Emotional
Punch in the
damage.
Emotional damage. But also,
You can't even hit him.
no.
You got honked at.
So I
yeah,
assume that means that you like jerk back and attempt to slap me.
Yes. What the fuck? What the
Hello,
fuck?
Alfred.
No, you're not supposed to do that. This is not happening right now. This is not happening. This has been the worst
Alfred?
2 days.
Here's something you need to hear.
What the fuck?
You are not your sister. She gets to make her own decisions. And what she does with me is none of your God's damn business. And then he marches off.
What the
Bindu
fuck?
just damned the gods.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Does he see
It is
Valyr?
distress.
I'll say Alfred in that moment gives up control, and Malia, you regain control of your body.
You see Bindu walking away, taking his abs with him.
That's accurate. The abs are walking away.
I just realized I was muted. Oh no.
Oh no, what were you saying? What were you saying?
Well, Valeris was worried about Melia, so she wanted to follow them. I don't know if they went very far from the fire, but
Just down to
Not
the
too
edge of the
far.
lake.
Edge of the firelight, romantic.
so she didn't have to go very far to like watch them, basically. She's
No,
worried about
you
Melia. She's
could
talking-
creep. It's okay. You could creep.
Yeah, she'll creep.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're like
nobody
the
else
farmer.
will even notice. 15.
You're like Clint.
Farmer, shut up.
Yeah. Bindu's the farmer, and Malia is Emily. Yeah, you get it.
Okay, I don't get that one, but go for it.
Does that make me Clint in this situation?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would like to say I'm not getting into this, but yes.
Scally Ben.
10-4.
So what? So Bindu kisses her, walks back to where he was in the corner.
Hey,
Yeah, kisses
if you
her,
were
talks to Alfred, and
yeah, if
then
you were close
walks
enough,
back.
you clearly heard Alfred come back, and you heard what I
I
told
would
him,
say-
and then I walked off back to the tent.
And you got
Uh,
smacked.
Almost.
Got smacked.
Almost
Not
got
really
smacked.
close. Actually.
There was a hand.
And as I get back, I give Tura and Bixis a look like, you were right.
Give him that shrug.
This will have
Actually-
the cup of tea now for you that you requested.
If I could, as Bindu walks past, if she's hidden well enough, Valeris wants to pull him into the trees and have a word with him.
I just got
It's a
yoinked.
whole love hexagon.
Which was involved the whole time.
I mean,
But
hexagons are
Bindu,
the best guns.
Oh man, octagons are pretty cool.
So Valeris, you've managed to pull me into the trees. What's up?
yeah. Okay, and she's gonna keep her voice low because she doesn't like drawing attention to herself. To be completely honest, look, Bindu, I need to have a word with you very quickly, super quickly.
What,
You how and I'm gonna be super blunt about it. I was asked not to be blunt about it, but I don't care anymore. How do you feel about Melia? Like deepest in your heart of hearts.
I can honestly say I have never been fonder of another person in my life. But I don't know if that will be enough.
What does that mean? Stop talking in riddles.
What a riddle. She is currently possessed by her brother's spirit. Half the time she hates me. And that's half the time when she's herself, she hates me.
She doesn't hate you.
Well,
But she's going to if you keep using your kisses and your love for trying to reach an end. I'm not trying to accuse you of being a bad person, Bindu, but you didn't even ask her if she wanted to kiss you. And to what?
no.
To bring Alfred back for temporary relief for her?
Yes. To see if I could rouse him, since she was clearly worried about him.
Well, I care about Melia a great deal. I care about her so much, and I can't in good conscience just. And I'm not saying that you're trying to do that, but you can't just play with her emotions. Doesn't matter if she's two beings in a body; she's still her. She was her first.
What are you trying to say? Because I have not done.
You keep kissing her, and she doesn't know how you feel about her. It's driving her crazy.
What do you mean she doesn't know how I feel about her?
She thinks that because of Alfred, that you hate her. And you
That.
can't tell her I said that.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it
What?
doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's what makes her wonderful. Too many things make sense, so you need something that doesn't.
But. I
I'm not
have.
trying to I'm not trying to attack you, Bindu. I want the best for everybody. And in my world, you all come first, but Melia comes before everyone else. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Honestly, no. But I don't know that it matters. Look, you clearly followed us here. You must have heard what I told her. How much clearer can I be?
You'd have to tell her to her face, just straight
I
on.
did.
Apparently, it was not straight enough for her, unfortunately.
How do you know? I just walked away.
Because she told me. She is. Oh, oh my gosh! You can't tell her any of this. Do you understand, Bindu? I'm like swearing you to it.
Yes, I understand.
She
Seems I'm going
is
to get very
so.
good at not telling people things.
She is so in love with you. but she doesn't think that you are with her.
I have done. I have shown her my love in every way I can think of. And yes, it is extremely challenging to have to deal with whatever is going on with Alfred. But everything she has asked of me, I have done of her. Sometimes I think my father is correct. Women are a mystery that man shall never solve.
Just out of curiosity, when did you tell her that you loved her? Like, said it to her face, I love you.
I mean, I don't know that I ever used those words specifically.
Who loves you, Dominus? Who loves you?
Jethro's just over there. I love you,
Who's a
Dominus.
good
I
boy?
love you.
Are you saying that it is... that is the word itself? That is the thing that will change it? Not what I do, not how I behave, but the word?
Unfortunately, it sometimes is that simple, my friend.
All right. But of course, we never had this conversation, so... Good night.
Good night, Bindu. Again, I didn't mean any ill will. I care deeply for Milia. I want what's best for her.
As do I.
Then we're at an agreement then. And she'll pat him on the shoulder and then go back to the fire. Don't know if that was a good shovel talk, but it happened.
Pixies will hold out the loaded tea. Despite tea for Bindu.
Bindu was
It's
feeling
really-
really good about the conversation, and then he talked to Valeris, and now he's right back to where he was.
I'm sorry.
Life is complicated.
Bitches be crazy, am I right?
I'm sorry, that wasn't too much, was it?
No.
Oh, that was you. It needed to be done.
Zyzeris, you finished one of your scrolls.
Huzzah!
Tura, that second batch of glue, much better than the first one.
Have I even been rolling?
You just got better at it. Oh, you know what it is?
So
It
the
doesn't
first
have
one just got us
Jethro
all high. The
juice in
second
it.
one actually
Blech.
worked. Got it.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do before you take a long rest?
Oh boy.
You're so right, then.
Wow, it's true. And then the season finale is going to be going and rescuing Orso.
Who's going to die? No.
Actually,
No, the season finale is when something happens to Melia, and Bindu has to like attempt to rescue her, and he finally says the word. Or will he?
We're not going to figure out if they actually got together until the beginning of season 2.
Find out next time.
Or it could be someone else, who knows?
Actually, before its long rest, once Melia does come back, again, I'm sorry I keep talking, but
Get it in. Come
We
on, story. Do
minutes
it.
left. You're good.
Not that interested when he actually says it. I'm just like, bro.
she's gonna like put her arm around Melia's shoulder, and you all right? Melia, it's she's speaking kind of quietly, just not to and someone would have to listen pretty hard to listen to her, and she's gonna say, "Look, I was a little bit creepy, and I followed you and Bindu, and I spoke with him afterwards, like you asked me to. Okay, and
Yeah.
everything should be figured out."
All right. Okay. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. I kind of can I know this is a bit selfish of me. I kind of want to go to sleep. Think about things.
Do you want me to tell you what he told me, or do you want to wait to find out yourself?
Let's put a pin on it. It's been a day. It's been what, an hour? 2?
It's been a
5?
time.
It's been
It's
a
been
bit.
it's been a it's been a bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the future, stop going hunting by yourself.
I probably will. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then she's
If
gonna
you were hunting
kinda
those spiders?
she went hunting for a deer.
Oh.
Do you mind I don't know, staying next to me? I don't know. I don't kind of want to be alone tonight, I just
I will take watch all night if that is what it takes.
Thank you. Yeah, I just Huh.
You know, she will do exactly that. Valerius is staying.
Well, as the dungeon master, I'm curious. When are you gonna go get Orso?
Like a month, 2.
Do we wake up?
Right.
Is
When we wake
he
up,
closer than Luca's domain?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Because
like
I
right
don't
here.
recall if you showed us on the map.
It probably
It's like
he's top
at the edge of
priority.
the forest. It's like right there.
Like not even a day's travel.
Yeah, it's not even a day's travel away. Which you guys would recall is because remember when you played your circus, folks, it was nice
Yeah,
and
it was
close to
right
this
there.
forest. Say it's
I was
still
not
in the
here
same.
for that.
It's still in the same place.
Are you sure it didn't move?
Very sure.
It's a
All
secret prison.
But how can you know?
Where we're going next?
our good old circus folk.
Go to what's his name's place? Is that what we're
To
talking
save the bear. He's
about?
really nearby.
Well, this body's not going to keep forever. Shouldn't we go to what's his name first?
That's what we're discussing now.
I forget his name though. What's his
Gooder
name?
curl?
Luca Van Dyer.
Luca. Oh yeah, Luca. Hi. Well, as the body is ripening in this juicy bag of holding, may I suggest perhaps expediting finding Luca Van Dyer and the children. Not opposed to going off and finding him if everyone wants to go find Orso and rescue him first, or I don't know. Do we have time? Probably the body will keep for longer. We can
What
rescue
if-
Orso.
If I'm
What if
not
we
mistaken. Oh, Lyris, please.
sorry, go
Are
ahead.
they on the way?
What if we enlisted some of Luca's men to help rescue Orso?
Great idea.
They're
Oh, that
monsters.
could work.
I mean, they're they might be better well equipped than we currently are, and we could at least assist them and still ensure that Gutakurl's body and the children make it safely to New Antwerp.
Brilliant.
How far is Luca's place from here?
A little under 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're not
Sorry.
going there and backtracking back with hope.
I think if we're going to save Orso, now's our best opportunity. Otherwise, I feel like we're actively leaving him to be tortured.
Yeah, I can't do that. He was pretty cool. Also, if I'm not mistaken, didn't do sulking. I think we took in How to Handle Bodies 101. I think Bintu might have a spell that can keep it from decaying, at least for a week and a half.
Does Bindu have gentle repose?
He's a cleric. He's got all the spells. He just has to prepare it and then cast it.
Bindu has Revivify even.
We don't want him
Ooh.
alive.
It's definitely been more than 1 minute.
I'm just saying, for future reference.
Yeah, that's good to know. We gotta supply this man with some diamonds, because Valeris is gonna die again.
Nah.
Nah.
I think we should be worried about trade.
Trey!
Honest
maybe-
to God.
Or maybe you'll have to choose between Trey or Valeris. Who lives,
Watch out, if
who
there's
dies,
a
who tells
spiky
the
tree,
story.
I could die first.
Ooh, yes.
I think I have to pick Valeris because I'm not sure Trey's god would let me resurrect him.
Yeah, raise your hand if you haven't gone unconscious this campaign.
I raised my hand.
Definitely not.
I've done
I
more
don't know
than
what you
that.
I've
mean.
gone to sleep
Not
every
every
night, so I
time.
have.
Have I been knocked unconscious?
You almost
I'm pretty sure I was when Alfred tried
Define
to kill me.
unconscious.
That thing that Gooter did to you.
No.
I mean,
I-
for Melia, does it count?
I would
as
like
an
to know
ally?
who's gone down the most.
I don't know.
I don't know if Valeris has gone down the most or Trey has, but I feel like it's Trey.
Does it
Are
count
we-
more if she dies?
Yeah, are we talking about alternate timelines as well, or just this main?
That's fair.
Ooh.
You're talking
Because me and
sexually
Valeris said-
or combat? Because I have a feeling there's probably a little bit more in the Valeris camp than there is in the Traven camp.
It's been
What
a
can
while.
I say? Valeris knows
Wow,
that she's
shots
hot, and
fired,
she's used
but,
to
you know,
her advantage.
tough but
No.
fair.
It's
I'm
been
pretty
a
sure
while for
Jethro
Trey.
is the one who's been the most active this campaign.
Yeah.
He got a special bath from the innkeeper. Of
Yeah.
And all
the
those books he
of
brings with him
Jethro.
everywhere.
Told you I was doing her taxes.
That's what they call it now? That's
yeah,
a move.
yeah, that's what they
No,
call
no,
it.
he was literally making love to her tax paperwork.
I made it in
is real
triplicate.
wild.
It was on top. Wait, hold on. What is Urban Dictionary? Urban Dictionary.
Oh, yes. I had a fling with Urban Dictionary one time.
Back then, it was just dictionary.
It's an interesting end to this particular session.
Yeah, we had to put some sauce on it.
Healthy
All right, let's go save a bear.
With her bare hands.
It's
Our
6:30
motherfucking bear.
already, so we're probably not saving a bear tonight.
No, but we can get there.
Watch
Don't
us.
travel there.
Watch
We'll
us.
show you.
So according
way
to
we
Urban
roll.
Dictionary,
I saved my 9th level spell from the thing.
we could all just have this existential dread
That's bro.
together.
Isn't that what we've been doing this whole time?
Oh yes, definitely. Let's have a bit more.
I'm sorry you had to witness all of that. Hello?
We're usually way more put together.
Yeah, Lars just like
After
standing
a
next to the
while,
lake.
he-
Oh my god, get out of my forest.
He was just playing with Dewey for a while, and then he just was like, I am done with this, and walks away.
What? He doesn't like soap operas?
He got tired. It was just time for bed.
You got tired of our shit? That's what it sounds like.
Oh my god, we
Can't
are
even
so
blame him.
awkward.
But if you guys want to, we can say you make your way to the secret prison, and
Secret prison.
and you're able
Long
to
rest.
observe. Yes, you can take a long rest, and then you're able to make your way to the secret prison, and you can observe the
Prison.
comings and goings of the guards from the woods.
I wonder who's been illegally put here in the secret prison.
We might end up there if we're not careful.
Ah,
Wait, does anyone have disguise self or something like that? What if we pretend? What if one of us pretends to be Guterkel, walks in, doesn't
What if-
lock the door?
What if we weekends at Bernie's them?
What does Weekend and Bernie's mean?
We prop his
Oh,
dead
you need
body
to
up
watch that movie.
We pop his dead
Put
body up in
sunglasses
between
on
them,
the dead guy.
and then
Okay.
pretend he's alive the entire time.
Oh, so it's like puppets.
mhm.
Like
We could
puppets.
minor illusion, like if one person casts an image of his face like over a wall, it doesn't need to be a very big spell. It can just be his like face, and then someone else can like do his voice, and like
Mr.
it can
Wilson
basically
did.
put on a puppet show via minor illusion.
What could possibly go wrong?
I think there's only one person in the party that has minor illusion.
Who has it? Is it you? Is it Bindu?
No,
Is it
Got it.
Jethro.
Said they had it earlier.
Bendu's a
I've
cleric,
got
so he doesn't get that
It's
kind of fun
Jethro.
stuff.
Oh yeah. Get. I think Z would be a far better candidate to do that than my -1 charisma over here.
Well, I would like to propose a plan. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Let's set the fort on fire.
I think they
No,
they
just
probably
work.
adapted from the last fire, right?
Wait, there was a fire? God.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
set the place on
weren't there
fire.
that second.
Oh, the Delta Green. You would have been so proud.
Oh my god, I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off, jumping from floor to floor. It was great.
Well, does it look like the fort's been damaged? Or did they repair it?
Hard to tell from the outside.
God damn it.
You got the keys
Yeah.
to the place.
I mean, we do have like a pretty good rogue.
She's the
Yeah, I
best
mean-
rogue.
Best
Valeris
rogue.
could try to scout around it. I was gone for a second. I don't know what we're doing.
We're doing a suicide mission, honestly.
You're scouting the prison.
Has anyone made any rolls yet for the scouting?
No.
Not yet.
I think we're
Um,
like scouting the prison / ending the session, so I don't know if we're like
Ah.
doing things
Yeah,
or just talking about doing things.
Getting a look
We're
at the battle
plotting.
map situation. Plan.
You all get deja vu like you've been here before.
Oh, don't say that! Oh, existential crisis.
Oops, all. What is it? Oops, all trauma and existential crises.
A drama. I should have
Something
put.
along those lines.
Oh, existential dread and drama.
Yeah.
Do an insight check. Nick, what's your plan?
Break fourth wall. Do I have that spell?
At one person. 2. I'll take 2.
My plan is to leave things up to you and see what happens.
We do have the
Again,
keys to the place.
You successfully.
It is an oldie but a goodie.
I'd rather not set it on fire.
I don't know if you've noticed, but it's made out of stone.
The walls aren't.
They
There's
look
that.
pretty stone to me.
No, but like around it, like the outside. This one right here.
The fence?
Yeah, the fence.
That's not part of the structure, man.
No, but at least the walls are weak and we can get in and they'll be more concerned with putting out the fire on the walls. It's a good plan.
Not that I don't have the utmost confidence in this plan, but should it turn south, I would prefer a little bit more protection than just well wishes, and I'm going to cast Major Armor on myself.
I mean, why don't the more stealthier of us, do a little bit of a lap around the prison, see what we're dealing with, if we can try to deduce how many gods there are.
Do you have anyone that
He
can
just said that there
detect
should
magic?
be about 20.
What?
The guy said that there should be about 20 guards, depending on if people got sent away for things. But he said he believes there's usually about 20 people here.
And maybe just to see like weaknesses, maybe there's open windows, maybe there's a place where there's less guards than usual in the other places.
Make me a stealth check followed by a perception check.
Be very wary of arcane wards.
That's a
If there
26.
was a mage here, there could be magical traps.
If there's a stealth check, I'd like to cast Pass Without a
And a
Trace.
20 for perception.
Oh!
Valeris
Oh.
takes her job seriously,
We're
guys.
going full stealth mode, so that
Valeris, for the most part, the whole place seems pretty sealed up. However, you do see this window right here is broken. And there's just a board that is placed over that spot.
Is that where you guys broke into last time?
I
It's
came in
where
through the front door.
The dwarf jumped out of that window when he was fighting Beatrix.
So I made the bad guys fight against each other.
Okay. So she'll find that and then make her way back to the party and say, there's a window around the front. Looks like it was broken at some point, but the fools have only boarded it up with, well, a board. There's no new window up there. There's no bars on the windows. Might be our best bet if we could try to remove it silently.
Did you see any of the gods out or wandering around? How many are on guard right now?
How many guards did she count on the walls at least?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up on the walls. Oh, and there were 3 more up there. So there's like 10 that are out and about on the walls in the tower.
I didn't realize there were actual people on the map.
Yeah,
There's a lot. There's some guys here around the fire. There's a couple guys in there. There's a guy right there. There's guys in there. There's lots of guys on this map.
I feel like it gets more scary when the DM reveals all the guys. Like usually,
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
oh surprise, here's guys. But it's like, no, look, here's everyone you can see, but we're not going to tell you what's secretly behind everything. Gives us a false sense of confidence.
There are about 10 guards on the wall, on the walls. Obviously the fence is too high to see around over. What we've got a window that is our only weak point, and 10 guards on the wall. If it helps, we might be able to find a blind spot. Because there's a guard here, right? But he'd be blocked by... Hold up, where's my ruler? By this wall, right? So he can't see over here. And these guys wouldn't be able to see over here either. So
but
that
these
would
are
be
little window slits.
So
And this one is a broken window.
there's more broken windows?
Wait, how many
Just
broken
this
windows
one.
are there? Are there 2?
Oh, okay.
Just that one, the black
Just
circle.
that one.
Okay, and purple. Got
Like,
just
is
making
it
sure.
small enough that any of us could fit through? Like, big enough that any of us could fit through? Or
Yes.
would it be a
None
squeeze?
of you are particularly big, so yeah, I think you should all be able to fit through it.
So if we perhaps
Nobody made
backtrack-
massive characters for once.
True.
My wheelchair won't fit through that window.
You can crawl.
I
Okay.
could crawl.
Why are you making out with Oh my god! God damn it!
This explains so much.
I instantly deleted.
I just
Look, I'm trying to listen and create memes. Sometimes there's wires get
so
That's why I sent it to Summer
is
first.
going on here.
you didn't send that to me first, though.
I should have.
I missed
Okay.
everything.
Rachel put this meme, and instead of it saying Malia and Bindu, it said Malia and Alfred. And then
I mean, it kind of tracks. They're kind of from Alabama of the world, aren't they?
Wow. Okay.
There's
Yeah.
Alabama.
Says the guy who lives in West Virginia.
I live here.
Hey,
I
that's
wasn't
almost
born here.
heaven.
Almost heaven.
I fucking love that song.
Mountain Mama, take me home.
So
Fuck.
Okay, well, I don't know how you guys are all getting in, but I can get in and down the stairs before anybody does anything. So you guys figure it out.
so
We're sitting
you got-
Jethro alone.
What do you got, Tony Hawk? Pro
Secret
Skater?
Agent Jethro.
You know what? I'll fucking do it. I got a scroll of invisibility. Give me the keys. I'll wheel my ass down those stairs.
Goldfinger starts playing.
What is your plan to misty step through the window?
Yeah, I can either Misty Step or telekinetic shot. I got two ways to get in.
Typing this, but that's what he's
Guys, I
saying.
have an idea.
Oh boy,
No. This one is genius.
I'm behind
And
you.
it doesn't involve fire.
I'm behind it 1,000%.
Well, I hope he's dead.
Well, then it can't
Okay.
be genius.
Damn.
No. But what if, hear me out. What if we like distract 3 guards? We pull a Star Wars, all right? We dress up in their clothes. We go into Orso's cell. We cast like invisibility. We do like a minor illusion in there and we just walk right out.
Hot damn, I'm in. I fucking love this plan.
What if we use an illusion spell to Monty Python them? Make it seem like one of us is infinitely warning towards them to distract them.
Yes. Exactly. It's the simplest fucking plan that doesn't involve fire. However, plan B is we burn the mother down. Just saying. But it's a bomb diggity plan.
I feel like we've had this conversation about getting into this place before.
Because you have.
I mean, to be fair, Rachel and I would not know that.
No.
That's very true.
We were not here.
This
Yeah,
feels like a
that's
very
the
same
exact
conversation that we
plan
had.
that we kind of tried to come up with. I'm like, why does this sound so familiar?
Because
we
it's
had
almost
the
the
almost
exact same
exact
plan.
conversation. And what
But
wound up happening is I just went in there with the captain disguised as someone else and then just started havoc.
Oh shit. No, but
This is
like
the reason why the dwarf had a falling out with Beatrix.
Yeah.
but again, like
So it did work.
it did work. It did work. So, you know, I'm just saying we pull a Star Wars, New Hope.
Classic.
We
Bean
go
Burger
in.
trick.
We cast like invisibility on Orso. We do like minor illusion, and we just walk right out. It's so simple.
I mean,
I
it
can
sounds
aid
simple.
with that plan. If there's 2 people going in, I can bolster your abilities to deceive people and give you
Melia,
the
who
scroll.
did you want to go inside with?
What?
I was just asking who Melia wanted to go
Oh.
inside of the prison with.
Probably Valera's, right? She's good with locked.
Absolutely.
One of the locked crew.
I've got the keys.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
then we don't need Valeris. Valeris, you can stay with me.
I mean, Valeris can take
I
the
could use
keys,
some
but
cover.
I would very much like to go into that base. And he's gonna hand Valeris the keys.
I mean, it would be rather simple if we wanted to do a sneakier way, perhaps I could sneak in there with. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. As for the trace, you need to be within 30 feet of that.
Yep.
Correct.
Correct.
Or if two of us went in there, so I suppose
It would
who
be
has that?
beneficial if
Traven and Xyzeris?
Who
Trey
has
is
what?
more
Passes out a
stealthy.
trace.
Oh, I do not.
So Trey. So suppose
Vixus
Trey
does.
and I went in, right?
I
Played
could
away.
go.
Okay, in
Half
for you
part.
guys, and then dispose of anyone who could come within reach of finding.
I'm done.
Let's Star Wars this bitches, guys.
'Cause I feel that how many of them there are? Are us 8?
There's 8 people. We got
I
2
think
going
I
in.
think 8. I think 8 people at one time without any preventative measures is a bit dangerous.
Wait, how many guards did we see? How many guards were there? I
So
can only
Ten.
count to 4.
Valeria saw 10 on the wall.
I mean, if all like we could hammer our way through it because yeah, they outnumber us,
Yeah.
but they don't look
Not
so tough.
including what is inside.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So if we have 2 sneaky people clear the way ahead, then it would be easier. And we would at least know if Orso is here without sending the whole crew in, you know?
hmm
And if they don't come out, then you know that they're trapped.
Then we send the next 2 in.
and we just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
And then it becomes a prison break.
Exactly, which I think we'd be much more good at.
We're secretly breaking into the prison.
Break
No,
it
I
out of
never
the
watched
prison.
Prison Break.
I watched Escape from Alcatraz. That's about it.
Ooh, I saw Alcatraz when I was in San Francisco. Didn't go in.
Be like, yo, that's a jail? Or it was?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think we can do this. It's not surrounded by water. There's some fire damage. Honest to God, guys. I don't want to jinx it, but I think it's a good plan.
Brian, do you
God
get
damn it,
any
why'd you
vibes?
say it?
Do you get any vibes of Aravan and Xavier and the castle?
However, if the 2 of you get into there and get so far as to finding Orso, if he is not in a state of being able to walk out himself, are the 2 of you able to remove him?
We have like a portable hole, right?
No, we have a bag of
Not
coal.
this.
Oh, and we can't
I don't
shove them in there.
People can go into
He's a giant bear.
He's a bear. And bag
We
of
can get
holding
his
does
leg.
have a weight limit.
Look, there are no stupid questions. And I don't think can we fit a bear into a bag of holding is a stupid question.
You also have to be careful of magical traps. There is a wizard stationed at this prison.
Oh, that is true.
It's not gonna be a walk in in disguises, and there's potential for any kind of magical guises to be washed away.
I mean, we could also Star Wars it and like kill 2 guards. Again. Hear me out. And someone's Chewbacca.
I could do
I mean,
that.
I think we also might want to keep in mind that we don't want to further incriminate ourselves, since it's probably okay. So my thought process is if Sabre, right, goes to someone of authority and is like, yo, these bitches are terrorists. You know, people are looking out for us. I don't think being known that we are the ones that break into the prison would be a good idea, whether it's secret or not. You know.
Or we could keep being terrorists.
Or we can keep being terrorists. I mean, technically, we're not terrorists. We were just wrong place, right time.
We're freedom fighters.
Is
You beat me to it,
there
Rachel.
What?
Said you beat me to it.
They're activists.
is there any way that we can talk in this situation? This is a random prison in the middle of nowhere. They should not know who we are. We might be able to have a conversation. Maybe get in that way.
Ooh.
I don't feel like these are the kind of people who will talk.
Based off of like the geography of the area, Nick, would that be feasible? Like, is there
A group
an
of people
actual,
that
like,
just went through a giant forest and got attacked by beasts.
because it looks like this is the only road in and out. Like, there's no
I mean,
other.
it's not like this area it would be impossible to stumble upon.
Just very unlikely.
Yeah.
What if we've been lost?
What if our ranger
we-
forgot how to range properly?
We don't need to keep digging into my past mistakes.
I'm just saying,
monster
it builds the story.
She's got a lot on her mind right now.
What if
Oh,
we
really?
pretend to be a traveling circus?
You know, actually, that does sound like a pretty cool plan. I could do a sick backflip. Hold on, let me see.
Let's see it.
You
Something
know what I
like-
could do? I could do a wheelie in my wheelchair, but that's not going to help the situation.
That's a sick wheelie, though.
Yeah, it was
He-
fucking sick.
Oh!
Here we go.
Now I need to see just for shits and
Here it
giggles.
is.
Oh, Maria
Yeah,
and Blair
I'm
were just
breakdancing
saying-
over here. Watch out.
In a wheelchair?
Quick, everyone, how are acrobatic skills? We need to put her.
You know what?
Skills.
This is very important for a heist. We need acrobatics.
Oh!
Great.
Stop!
Bixie's isn't a dancer.
Hey, there's Trey.
Really my thing.
It's okay. I do a somersault over Bixie's, who all you have to do is just kind of crouch on the floor.
Crouch. That's all I can't do. I'm not nimble.
You're like
I don't think we're making the podium on the Olympics.
You know what?
you're like
We're
my
not-
vault, girl.
We're not a good circus
No,
troupe.
Jethro's like that pommel horse guy.
I am.
Oh.
My upper body strength is so good, guys.
Oh, pommel horse guy, dude, yes.
I'm gonna do a standing backflip like Spider-Man.
A meme that was like he whips off his glasses and he's like Clark Kent, like becoming Superman.
Okay.
But this will conclude our session for Misthaven Legacy.
Spoilers!
Wow.
Spoiler alert!
We are less than a month away from the new edition.
So, Nick, quick
Wait,
question.
what?
How much of what you had planned for tonight did we do?
Almost nothing.
That's about right. That's about right.
I mean, like I did a little 5-room dungeon kind of prep for this, and you guys got through the intro.
That was a big intro.
So Halar was the intro.
I mean, that is classic this group.
We had a lot to talk about.
There was a lot to talk about. I'm okay with it. There's been a lot that happened.
It's usually when it's a I didn't plan for this moment is when we really shine.
That's how we got what's his face in the Pirates game. That whole hot tub thing. That was make it up on the spot.
That's how we got Pookie.
Genuinely hope Bindu makes up his mind before Amelia is just like, you know what? I'm done. Because frankly, I mean, I'm like, what is he waiting for? You
No,
know?
see, this is the perfect moment for Melia to get another boyfriend.
Oh,
Or
I know,
a
right? She's gonna
girlfriend.
meet someone else that's gonna be like,
Or
shit.
a girlfriend. I apologize. Or a girlfriend.
Or a
Oh,
good
is
book.
she?
That's hey.
Does she
stay
go?
away
I guess
from
it
my book.
depends who's in her party. So wait, I
We're
have a question.
engaged
Are Melia
already.
and Alfred by?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Good for them. That sounds fun. Like both ways.
So Melia is on the Bindu Melia team, but Alfred is on the Malaris team.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred wants to be with Valeris.
No, Alfred wants Melia to be with Valeris.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
I can see that
jeepers.
too. I love that.
He likes to watch. What a weirdo.
He's a
Oh,
weirdo.
that's. Oh, is that the only reason? Is it creepy reasons? In that case, I don't
It's
support
his sister. Yeah, it's creepy.
He just wants her to be happy.
it. Does he?
Yes.
Okay.
I
confirmed.
think,
That's an
honestly,
answer.
if I were to put it out there, he just wants to see Valeris' bazongas. That's it.
No.
All right, I need to go put a toddler to bed.
Like,
I need
Have a
to
good night, everybody.
at a reasonable time.
Pikachu.
So like at
He's
10
shouting
o'clock.
Pikachu in his underwear at the end of the hallway. It's adorable.
Yeah,
but it's also
it's
confusing.
Well, when I do it, I'm weird.
But when I do it at 3 a.m.